Hello, my friends. Welcome in. It's good to see ya. It's real good to see ya. Look at all the people that really, really love this show. How about that? It's not just me. I'm gonna we're gonna introduce our pal here in a moment, but I'm just saying, welcome in, because we got some good stuff today. We got some real good stuff today. As you can see next to me here, we have Crash. I don't know if any of you have heard of Crash. I'm kidding. I know we're all hype about episode 10. I know we're getting super excited about the new episode finally coming out, because we get it. Bro's gotta cook, but the cooking takes so long, man. The cooking takes so long, but we're still excited about it. I would like to welcome you all, though, for those of you who haven't gotten to see anything from us. Some of you have been learning about us over the last 24 hours because of Boomerang and deciding to post up about us and join us on our show here. And it's great to have you all. It's great to have you all joining us. Just to point out, Boomerang and I have been pals for a little while now, and you might have seen that he's been doing interviews with us in the past on one of our other shows. And it's my honor to actually finally get to sit down and watch through his series with him. And I would like to welcome Mr. Boomerang.
Hello.
There he is.
Very welcome. Thank you, Austin.
You should be welcome, because you're welcome. You're happy. It is good for you to be here.
This is like a walk of shame. I'm going to have to look through all of my old stuff and sit here and wince about it for like an hour or two.
Yep. So it'll be fun. Just a little bit of a heads up. This is not going to be a good replacement for watching the episodes in their purest form. As we watch these week to week, this will be our goal to pause from time to time, talk about some of the behind-the-scenes stuff, point out some of the things I'm pretty sure Mr. Rang here is intended to point out all of his mistakes, according to some pre-show conversation. So we'll be
all of them I can remember. I'm sure new ones will occur to me as we watch through this. I'll be mortified.
So it'll be great. If this is your first time watching Crash, then this is not a bad way to do it. But if you have your opportunities, watching these episodes before you watch these streams will certainly add to your experience, because I think, Mr. Rang, if I can call you Boom, I think a good way to put the experience that one has when watching the show, at least from my experience, it's surprisingly deeply emotional, and watching it with others would be like, it would be a concept, but not, I don't think, as ideal as just sitting there, lights off, watching it. It's like that kind of show to me.
Yeah, I feel like our show kind of was almost like a stealth thing, where it starts off and you're like, what a goofy, silly little story, and then we kind of just sucker punch you in the gut every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, my friends, with all of you here, it's great to have you. After we're done with the show today, we're probably gonna just be playing some Halo. So if you want to stick around and ask questions, or just enjoy some two dudes having some conversation, or if you happen to be friends with either one of us on Xbox or Steam or whatever, you can just join our lobby when we're not playing a game. It's fine. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. But stick around, because we'll be here for at least 2 hours. And this whole first hour is going to be entirely watching episode 1. So for those of you who have watched it before, then you're bound to get some things you've not seen or heard about before. And for those who are watching for the first time, welcome to Crash, because this was the episode that really broke into the algorithm right off rip. And it was something. I remember a lot of people saying that this was basically like, I don't know, what was a common reaction that people were having to it? Because I can always just think of the, it's like Red versus Blue but better, but I think that's not the best way to put Crash.
I feel like there is it's like, I think a common comment was like, it's like Red versus Blue but different, I think it's apples and oranges. You don't really want to compare Crash to Red versus Blue. There's a lot of Red versus Blue DNA in Crash, both stylistically and even people who've worked on it, like Chris Dyke and others, and even cameos we've had in music by Trocadero. But and it's heavily inspired by Red vs. Blue, but I feel like it's going for something very different tonally.
Yeah.
So that was something I think people picked up I don't know how much they picked up on it in the first episode, but we definitely started showing it in later episodes.
Yes, yeah, and the good news here is what I loved when I first watched this episode back when it first came out, because yeah, it hit my algorithm too. The unique, both audible and visual identity that you have with this, because immediately you have this entirely new thematic feel to it that made it really stand out, but still feel familiar enough. It was a good call. You made good decisions in this first episode.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, with that being said, are you ready for us to get started?
As ready as I'll ever be. Ready for the walk down memory lane. It's almost 3 years ago now. Crazy.
Yep, almost, man. All right, we're cutting it back to 0000. Would you look at that? It's Boomerang. Look at these opening shots. Before this map was modded to hell.
Yeah, no kidding. This is just me on my Xbox One.
What is this place anyway?
It's an old military base.
I can see that, smartass. I meant, what kind of base is it?
The old military kind?
Unfortunately, this whole opening segment is like kind of a filter because I didn't expect anyone to watch this, and so the first 15 minutes don't cut away from this conversation, which kills the pacing for the opening of the show. It's almost like a filter. You have to get through it in order to get to the better stuff.
It's a pretty good way to get it started, because my first immediate thoughts when hearing those first two sentences, why doesn't Crash know any of this?
Yeah, there's a lot of exposition here that I wanted to lay out to kind of ease people into Fixer team and what they're doing here in the exclusion zone, and also just kind of the general vibe of Fixer being a bit of a washed up team. And so I felt like that was my justification for why I let it kind of roll on for so long. And I think after the 15-minute mark, we kind of get back into like the A-B plot back and forth. But for the first 15 minutes, it's like just Crash and Duke like complaining nonstop about bickering at each other and vaguely explaining the plot.
It's fine. We've seen real veterans do this in real life. This is normal.
That was a common thing I found. There was a lot of military folks who really liked the first episode when the algorithm picked it up, because they said that there was something authentic they felt about it. I have been variously accused of being an active duty service or former active duty service person. I am not. I have never served in the military, but there have been people who were like conspiring thinking he had to, but I mean, no, I was really interested in all the little nuances of military life from a young age, and never really intended to join it myself, but always enjoyed stories in that setting, and so this was just my attempt at writing that.
Accidentally getting military stuff right on the head. Got it. Your last name is Clancy. Moving on.
Bother talking to you, Duke.
You bother because I'm the only one who listens, Crash.
You only listen to find new ways of torturing me.
Hey, not my fault that's the only fun I have left.
That, and you've made it your life's mission to make me miserable.
My only mission is to not die of boredom.
Yeah? And how's that going?
Terrible now that you mention it. Why are we even out here?
You should know this already.
That's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it? Why are they out here?
That's one of the more on-the-nose callbacks, but it is a different context for the quote. I was like, it's different, guys. It's totally different. They're asking, why are we out here specifically? Why don't you exposit the story and tell us why we're out here, Crash?
Fantastic.
We need to retake this base and then bring it back online so
Yeah. Find the thing, fix the thing, protect the exclusion zone.
Fixer squad.
Blah, blah, blah. No. I mean, why are we out here?
Because this is Fixer team. Fixing things is right there in the name.
6 months.
Okay, I forgot you made that joke.
Fake fan, dude. It's been so long, dude. It's been so long.
In a while.
Ago, fixing things meant breaking things, not actually fixing things.
What's your point?
My point is, look at us. Nowhere trying to secure a base that looks more run down than my Aunt Wendy's house. And she was a hoarder. Don't let me get into stories about that, man. It was rough.
So, real quick, when it comes to like how you kicked this off, we got a little bit of an idea of how you're doing things nowadays, just with the few snippets that you've posted in the past. But with these early episodes, were you a 2 controllers in 1 lap kind of guy, or were you I have a friend helping me out kind of guy?
I was actually worse. I was a 4 controllers in 1 lap guy for this episode, and for future episodes, that was dark times trying to figure out how, like, All of this, I have always done all of the body acting by myself, with the exception of one scene, I think in episode 5, that was just slightly annoying to shoot. And so I got help. And our recent addition to the mod tools by Gold Athena, who is like an absolute wizard for modding, has allowed us to have actor bipeds we spawn, so I can actually film the entire show with just one controller, with some editing tricks. But other than that, this show has almost always been just me sitting in front of a screen body acting. I'm very jealous when I look back on Red versus Blue seasons when I could tell, man, it's so nice that they had people who could play Halo and like each individually control and all of this stuff. And yeah, it's a pain, but I don't think any of that pain shows on screen, and that's kind of the key.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. I was trying to determine what the method was in my head, but hey, in before Crash Warehouse, where everyone has controllers, and you have a 16-man lobby doing a whole body acting scene.
Oh my gosh, no, people, I'm very grateful for how many people have asked, like, "Hey, I can help out with body acting." But the truth is, trying to get people to body act over online is like herding cats. It's
Yeah.
like it's just impossible. Like I do not have the patience for it, and trying to explain using words like where somebody should look and what somebody should do and how far they should go. I feel like that would be a pain in the butt just in real life, but like in over online, like oh, forget about it, dude. That would be so much
Dude,
more.
it
And trying to manage
sucks.
everybody's times and oh, dude, yeah.
Because like there was a we did a trailer for the Battlefront pack like a few months ago, and I had an idea of doing something narratively ish, just like with certain scenes that we could throw in to make the trailer look a little bit more controlled. And when we did it, there were a lot of people that weren't really paying attention. And I'd done this for a long time, doing online machinima directing just for fun when I was growing up. So like I upped my gain and I started shouting really loud, getting over everybody. And there was just one person in the back of the chat just kind of being like, this guy's done this before. And then everyone started, and they all started doing their thing. It was annoying though, because trying to get over, especially when things get really hectic and people start killing each other. There's no talking over that.
Yeah, that's a whole thing that I sought to avoid. Like having multiple controllers on my desk and doing this was a pain in the butt, but it was still somehow less of a pain in the butt than trying to like manage a bunch of people over an Xbox Live party. So
Yeah.
that's why I decided to do that. Like I was just like whatever. And not to mention we kind of wanted to go in more of a dramatic direction, so I felt like I wanted more control over the exact movements and like body language per se of the characters, and I
Yeah.
think that paid off pretty well.
I think so.
What happened? When did we lose it?
Lose what?
That that Jenny says Quan.
That.
Jenny says Quan.
What?
Do you mean
I have a little
Shin
story
is a
about that. We're gonna be
clock?
here forever, but I see Leo's in the chat, and he actually did not get what that joke was when he first read the script. Like he didn't even. I mean, he'll comment and let me know. Yeah, the Jenny says Quan joke instead of Je ne sais
Jenny
quoi.
says Quan. That's
And
amazing.
actually, I'm pretty sure at the end of this episode there is that Jenny says Quan. I have no idea what that line means. Like it's the last little like during the vanity card is him having no idea what the joke is.
We will have a
Which
great time
actually
with
kind
it.
of I'm gonna be honest, makes it even funnier.
It does,
like-
no. Because
It's
that
almost,
makes it authentic. He authentically said Jenny says Quan without knowing what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Leo is also really hard on himself. I think he did a great job in this episode, but he also said that he sounded really bored, and I said that actually works in a meta sense because Duke is very bored in
He
this
just
episode.
said he's bored.
Yeah, like he's bored and he's not super interested in anything that's going on, and so I actually think in a weird way it kind of actually works.
Yes, it's great. And yes, you were probably right. This is going to take us forever. We're only about 1 minute and 45 seconds into the episode. We've already paused like 5 times.
Whatever. You remember why I joined up?
How can I forget? It's not like you ever shut up about
I
it.
was stuck in a dead-end job and I only had one passion.
Yeah, I know. Fireworks.
No, pyrotechnics. And those monsters at Pyroco had me storing explosives.
And now, I would like to point out the evolution here. Your character here is like, yeah, we know. But later on in these episodes, people are going to start leaning forward every time a character starts opening up about themselves.
Oh yeah. There's some. I'll point it out when we get to it, but there are some nice little like hints about what's going on here, and some future twists and stuff that we've already gotten to. That's like super exciting. I'm so excited to see. I'm excited to see if anybody in the chat has noticed them. I'll point them out as we go.
It'll be fun. Hey, Revan, thank you so much for the support, man. Thank you so much.
Storing. Those were dark days, Crash. It wasn't until I joined up that I got to see explosives fulfill
You forgot to type. Listen, type out your message, Revan, and I'll read it in like a. I'll read it in a really intense voice for you.
their God-given purpose. When that happened, it was a thing beauty.
Wow, thanks for sharing. So, question, is there anyone on Earth you haven't told the story to?
Don't interrupt me. What was I talking about?
Don't interrupt me.
Right. What happened? Why are...
Oh, come on. Okay, so yeah, so I got. How about this? I'll do the Jeff Steitzer one. Jenny says Quan.
Are we here, not out there
That's
murderizing
pretty good.
aliens?
Thank you.
Well, there was this little thing called a war, and when those end, the list of things that need to be killed or blown up tends to shrink.
There's
Crash is like
always
really
someone
pointing
that
his
needs to
rifle
be
at
blown up.
Duke's legs.
No, they put us out here to punish us. I know it.
Punish us? Yeah, can't imagine what for.
That's what I'm saying. We always do our job.
what
They
I'm
must be
saying.
jealous.
Jealous of what? The only high score we've hit in the whole division is DUI-related accidents.
They're intimidated. That's what it is. We could put them all out of business.
They're
Oh
intimidated,
yeah,
it
a bunch
has
of
to be.
rusty, trigger-happy commandos is exactly what you want for
I love this.
peacetime operations.
I have a story for this
Rusty?
upcoming line.
You have a story. You have another. Okay, we successfully made it an entire minute without interrupting. This
Yeah,
is
I
great.
know. I'm sorry. This is just how it's going to be. Also, I'm not sure if you can hear my dog. He is going insane. My dog's name's Duke, actually, and he
That's
seems
hilarious.
to-
so the scene is
Yeah.
playing out right now.
Yeah, no, exactly. Apparently, but no. So there was a little thing here where we kind of at the time Leo wasn't able to, he wasn't able to cuss in when he was doing his like lines and things like that, and so. Duke's lines, when they were written, had a lot of cussing in them. And when he sent me the lines back, he had kind of censored himself. And I decided, I was like, you know what? That's really funny. Let's just have Duke not be cussing. Like, he draws the line at saying cuss words. And so this is kind of like a result of an ad lib here, which I feel like is a really fun character trait to add to him. It added a lot of texture to his character. So it's there's a lot of that in the show. Where,
That's
like,
fantastic.
yeah, it's just a fun little story.
Like little sprinklings of the people playing the characters actually adding into their character.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's awesome. Krabosk is wondering if Duke is the dog on your title card.
He is actually. That was the worst picture I've ever taken of him. And when I needed to make something for the channel, I was just like, oh, you know what? This is a hilariously bad picture. And some people have offered to like do an artist rendition of it, but I think I'm just going to keep it the most scuffed, like blurry image imaginable because I just think that's way funnier.
That's freaking awesome. All right.
What the frick is that supposed to mean, frick?
I'm sorry, that was great. What the frick. That sounded genuinely authentic. That sounded awesome.
I've seen you get into drunken bar fights over chicken wings. Why do you draw the line at saying the word fuck?
I don't draw the... Stop trying to deflect. You called us rusty. When do we ever drop the ball?
You mean when have you dropped the ball? I don't know. How about our last mission?
What? The thing with the elephant? That was Peanut's
incident.
fault.
So are we going to address the elephant in the room?
Well, apparently he wanted to blow it up. That's about as far as the conversation goes.
How else was I supposed to pry his head out? I mean, I could have probably blown it up. That would have been...
There he goes, yeah.
No, I'm not talking about that
Be
one.
sick.
The other last mission.
I don't know how Leo thinks that he phoned in this performance. I think he's done such a great job. The whole cast is wonderful.
Yeah, they're very comfortable in their digital armored bodies.
Bomb.
Yeah, that doesn't narrow it down much.
The base you blew up, with all the snow? Ringing any bells to you?
Oh, that bomb. That wasn't even my fault. I didn't even have the right kit.
It's precisely your fault. You were drunk and you grabbed Pop's stupid poker briefcase thing.
We were drunk. That's what Command
I
gets
have
for calling us in.
It's
when
really
we're-
weird. The poker briefcase thing is a throwaway line because I own a poker briefcase thing I've never used, but one day I bought it thinking, oh, this will be great to use one day. And for some reason in my mind, Pops is the kind of guy who does that. Who's
Yeah.
like, oh, this will be so cool if I get to use this. And then he buys it and never gets to use it. And so it's just like this metal briefcase that got left around, and then he accidentally grabbed that instead of the tools for disarming the bomb.
That's awesome.
I don't know why I threw that in there, but I felt like it's a nice little detail.
It is good. It's
helps
good.
the world feel a little bit more fleshed out.
Leave. Besides, it all worked out, didn't it?
The base blew up.
Hey,
base
half the base blew up, and well, no one was hurt, I think.
We were called in for bomb disposal.
And now it's disposed of.
Along with
True.
the barracks and all the personal belongings of the people stationed there. Great work. Really making a name for us out there, Duke.
Oh, cry me a river. So some chumps' photo albums got vaporized. Who cares? They're probably still alive thanks to us.
Probably.
The base was evacuated. They were never in any... You know what? I don't care.
I love this.
So we messed up one little mission.
5 missions.
5 little missions. Who cares? We've done, like, a lot of missions, and they usually go well. And this is how Command thanks us, by stationing us in the middle of nowhere. Where is the justice?
Didn't I just say I don't care? Why are you still talking to me?
Damn! Crash, dude, relax.
That's gonna kind of be a recurring bit, is Crash getting worked up by something and then going, you know what, I don't care. Like, shutting it down, like, fuck it, I don't care. You know what?
You're telling me Crash is crashing out?
Maybe. Perhaps
Okay.
I'm saying that.
I mean, come on. What's next? Maybe we can guard some boxes with nothing in them. Or maybe they'll tell us to wait for orders that are never gonna come.
You ever stop and notice that you're the only one who complains this much about downtime?
Yeah, I know you don't because you're a buzzkill. I mean, when's the last time you even had to shoot that big fancy gun of yours?
About 5 months ago. A fact I, for one, am actually happy about.
Oh my god, how can you even say that?
Because, unlike you and Peanut, I do not need a drip feed of adrenaline to keep me from taking a toaster bath.
Hey, that might help you lighten up. I'm pretty sure a corpse would be just as fun to talk to.
You're just
Damn.
Of what?
that I know how to appreciate peace and quiet.
Psst. If you wanted
Not a
peace
good
and
joke,
quiet, you picked the wrong team, Bromigo.
The team was just fine until you showed up. Now I can't find a moment of peace. I can't even do recon without you pestering me.
If it weren't for me, the only peace you'd find yourself in would be the plural kind.
Damn.
Pieces, I mean, like pieces, you know, explosions.
No, yeah, I got that.
You know, explosions, those things.
Him being insecure about his joke not landing is such a great character, too. You know,
It's
it's
just
funny, right?
Look, I know this job hasn't exactly been a non-stop thrill ride lately, but following me around for 4 hours and annoying me clearly isn't making you feel any better. It's just making me feel worse. So could you, not do that?
Oh, God, lighten up.
Best character
If you
incoming.
want me to leave you alone for a little while, just, you gotta unsweeten the pot a little, you know? Because you make this crap way too easy.
Boys?
The GOAT has entered the chat. I would like to introduce to you the GOAT, whose first line is, boys.
Yep, there he is. Pops, dude, Dean, played by the wonderful Dean G, who is just such a wonderful actor and just such a cool dude. Got to hang out with him in Seattle for HCS about like 2 years ago, and
Yeah.
literally just one of the coolest dudes I've ever met.
He's so sick. He's so sick. As soon as he stepped in and started talking, I'm like, that's him. That's the one. This is the GOAT. This is the best character in the entire series. There's no arguing it. I will not be accepting other opinions at this time. If you wish to push a complaint, you can email us. Website's right there. I am not accepting any other opinions at this time about this character.
There's also the GOAT number 2 behind him.
Yes, GOAT number 2 is right behind him.
Also just such a great actor and such a great character.
Wait a minute. Was he was on the Finnegan's Wake, right?
Was he? I don't know. That's we never answered that. We moved right along. Pops doesn't like talking about his past very much.
Pops, hey, what's new?
That's what I was about to ask. Crash, what's a sit rep?
Looks clear to me. I can't see much.
By the way, thank you for making Target blue. I know it took a lot of restraint to not make him red. What?
I see an error there. Look beneath the muzzle brake. There's a little bit of blue. That's a spawn point for from Forge mode.
Oh,
Look at that. It burns my eyes every time I see it.
Wait, you're in Forge. How do you have secondary colors?
It's actually because if you load up an MCC, if you load up Forge and change the game mode to Slayer, you can have no teams.
How in the world did I not know that? Really?
Yeah, no, that's what I did back in 2023 when I made this. This is all in Forge mode.
It's all the way here. I'll use my mouse. You see my mouse here? It's right there. It's right
you can see
down
just a
here.
little bit of blue.
Little bit of blue right there.
Dude, my eyes like zero in on it.
Like you just shot straight to it. I didn't. You would have to go way out of your way to know that because like the subject
Actually, if
is
you
on the
look even-
opposite side of the screen.
You can actually see behind a blade of grass there. There is the spawn marker for the mongoose right below it.
Brother, ain't no one gonna see that. That's so
Ruined. Show ruined. 0 out of 10.
But from where I'm standing, it looks just like an abandoned military base. Do you know what this place used to be?
Well, from what I gather, it's some old NATO base that was reactivated during the war. No idea what they used it for, besides the obvious. Doesn't really matter. All that does is that SAM site tucked away inside. Why? Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
This is actually a little. Sorry, I keep pausing it, but this is actually a really interesting point. So this is back when we were using, I mean me really, but like back when I was using theater mode in MCC, and so the theater camera is actually pretty restrictive, and the cameras that we now use in. Also, if you hear a cat meowing, that's my cat Lily, and yes, that is how I name my characters.
All of his characters are just pets that he has in his house, by the way.
No, just Duke and Lily, but
Let the
I
rumors
do not
spread,
have like a
damn it.
lizard named Rocket or anything like that. But no, there is a made me lose my thought. Oh no, what was I saying? The cat meowed, and then the joke happened.
The camera was different.
Oh, right, yeah. So okay, the cameras that we now use in Crash for later episodes are actually that can go through because it's in the mod tools. I can actually go through player models and go through map geometry and change the FOV to and even depth of field. And so there's a reason that this shot feels so weird to me when I was watching it back is because the camera can't go through anything and can't be as well placed. So the camera has to be kind of away from the player model. Otherwise, the player model kind of bumps into it.
The challenges you had to face. Also, let me say, as someone who has been watching since this is not our first time doing a stream like this, we watched through the entirety of Red vs. Blue for the last 20 weeks, and watching all of those and getting like really over-expressive characters. Having these characters just kind of have a nice, soft, subtle conversation, like they're standing right in front of each other. They don't need to shout or anything. It's a massive shift, like because I'm watching Pops here, and just because of what we've been watching for the last however many months, I'm expecting at any point to be like, "All right, dirtbags, you're gonna be good."
There's a time and place. I try to imagine what the Red vs. Blue characters would be like interacting with the Crash characters, and all I can imagine is that the entirety of the Crash cast would be, with the exception of maybe Peanut, would be like the straight man to the entirety of the Red vs. Blue cast. We should joke that Wash would if the teams interacted, Wash would be like, "Oh, I found my people," but he would very quickly realize that he is also a freak and is much weirder than most of Fixer. So it would be like this moment of him being like, "Am I the weird one? Am I one of them?"
Dude,
Like,
straight up,
it'd
I just
be-
want to see Duke interact with Griff. That would be my dream interaction.
That would be fun, wouldn't it? Wow, I could see. Oh, dude, as long as it's written properly, I feel like those two would actually either get along really well or not at all. Actually, they might get along really well at first and then kind of drift apart.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of like Duke as like the doer and Griff is the please don't make me do anything guy. So like it would be so funny.
Duke's lazy, but he's like a lazy doer, which is like very
Yeah.
weird. You know what I mean?
He's Garfield's lazy. He works really hard to be lazy.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
way of putting it. I think he works really hard to have fun, but if something is not fun to him, he doesn't want to do it.
Pretty much, yeah.
I see what looks like dead birds scattered around, but I'm not sure what from.
Huh. Probably from the mines. Not surprising.
What?
Mines. You know, the things that explode when you step on
I
them.
just saw in the comments,
Explode?
famous YouTuber Cuckler says, I think that would be a, oh my god, is this what I'm like for Duke seeing how lazy Griff is? Which is actually a great take, I think. To be like, am I the Griff of my team? And that'd be like a moment of self-reflection for him.
It'd be actually even funnier because Griff swears all the time too. Could you imagine that one?
Oh yeah.
What? I zoned out, okay? What about exploding?
The mines. Come on, guys. We went over this in the briefing.
It's really funny watching this first episode, and like we're getting this, admittedly rather like in comparison to future episodes, this like surface level introduction to how deep these characters are. But for now, we're basically like, yeah, Duke likes explosions. Later on, we're gonna be like, I'm so sorry, Duke. I never knew that you had dealt with this your entire life. Was it always like this at home? I'm sorry.
And you can point to a few particular moments, but I feel like we slowly turn the temperature up on character stuff. So that way it's like over the course of hours of watching the show. And so it kind of comes out of nowhere, but it doesn't feel like a lurch in
Exactly.
tone, you know? Like, and there's still moments like this in later episodes, so it still kind of feels in the same continuity. It's
Essentially,
just,
you're
you're
easing
learning more
people
about
out of thinking that this is just another Machinima director trying to make their own version of Red versus Blue and into Crash.
Well, there's actually there's a particular attitude that I take towards characters in general, not just characters in Crash, but in anything I write, which is instead of trying to subvert expectations by being like, "Hey, look, character is like A, but gotcha, they're actually like B, and they're not like A at all." I kind of dislike that particular writing style for characters, and so I try to write characters who kind of what you see is what you get, but it's not you can't see it all. And so I feel like the characters that you see here, like Duke and Crash and Target and Pops in this opening sequence, their personalities are very much so just kind of true to who they are. It's just that you're getting to know them more, and there's more that you get to see in addition to that surface level, as opposed to something that subverts the surface level,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. Because
No, it does.
that's kind of how people are, right? Like sometimes you can make a pretty safe assumption about a lot of things about somebody by the first impression, but you can't get all of it. And there might be some stuff that really adds a greater context to them, but it doesn't like subvert or undo the first impression. It usually reinforces it,
Yeah.
or
that's
like reinforces elements of it, I suppose.
I had Izzy make a PowerPoint and everything.
Wait, we had a...
That's also a fun little bit.
Yeah, you know, that
Are we going to a PowerPoint related story?
No, it's just that Pops is so organized and he's professional, and so he was like, I got Izzy to make a PowerPoint, and he's memorized like all the details, like this has Onyx level 3 sec def. What do you think that means? And Crash is like, how the fuck should I know?
thing you slept through.
Is that what that was? That was just like a really boring movie night.
Wait. So you're saying there are mines here?
Nice little like stutter there of moving his head over when he's going wait.
That's another reason it'd be so hard to communicate that with somebody if I wasn't doing the body acting myself, like in the moment. I actually listen to the audio while I'm recording, so that way I can get the timing just right, and experiment with stuff like that helps a lot. Also, Crash just stutters a lot, which is fun.
Your
Like,
presentation
he has stress-induced
didn't
stuttering.
mention anything about a minefield.
Yes, it did. This base has standard...
Hey, there's a much more obvious respawn points behind my camera, but it's much more obvious now.
Yeah. My eyes are bleeding.
I just wanted to point it out to bother you specifically.
Fell off. 0 out of
level
10.
3 sec def. What do you think that means?
How should I know? You know what would have been more clear? Putting the words minefield on the slide.
Keep your panties on. We're fine.
Fine? Are you serious? We could be standing in a minefield right now.
The mine should only be up on top of these cliffs above us. If you're really that worried, Command gave us detailed instructions on how to proceed safely.
I like this joke too.
Okay. What are the instructions?
The instructions
hang
joke
on.
is a
Let me
classic.
check. Think it's in my email. Hang on.
Oh yeah, no rush. It's not like it's life or death or anything.
You ever notice you're the only one complaining?
Duke, I could kill you and make it look like an accident. You know that, right? It wouldn't even be that hard.
It wouldn't even be that hard.
Is this how things are around here
I
normally?
would believe it's an accident
frick is this
immediately. Like,
guy?
yeah, it tracks.
Oh, right. This is the replacement.
Hello?
Replacement? We didn't lose anyone, did we? Wait, did Peanut go missing again?
No, he didn't, and I don't know why they... Oh, hey, I found it. Okay. Outpost 48A Operational Safety Guide. Step 1. Do not step on the mines surrounding the base. That's it. The rest of the page is blank.
You're joking, right?
Just don't do it, dude. Don't do it.
That is also right. Tungsten in the comments pointed out that Outpost 48A is the name of the outpost that is high ground in Red versus Blue Reconstruction. So
Oh, that's the much
little-
more egregious reference then.
yeah, a lot more of a wink. Wink and a nod.
That's awesome.
Yes. I'm confused. So, are we standing in a minefield or...
It'll be fine. You won't step on any of the mines. just in case, I'm gonna go make a call. Try not to, walk too much or anything.
Well,
Walk too
that's
much.
comforting.
All right, remain calm.
I am calm.
I wasn't talking to you.
What are you so afraid of? We're not dead yet. And if you ask me, a little danger is just what the doctor ordered to lighten up our day.
You know, I always knew I was going to die from other people's incompetence. I just always assumed it would be yours.
No, come
Wolfie, you're saying I miss Machinima. Brother, it has never been more back than it is right now. There's so many creators that are making wild things right now. From things that are this serious to like Crash that has a little bit of sprinklings of humor to some of the most wild, wacky stuff ever from people like Sturban Studios, who I really want to watch his videos with at some point in the future.
That'd be great.
on.
Yeah, no
Let's
kidding.
not-
I mean, this show, a lot of people see clips of this, and I've seen people commenting, assuming that this is way older than it actually is, when it's like, this came out in 2023. and
Yeah.
the series is still going. Like, we have a new episode coming out in like 2 weeks. Or
It's
actually
so
a week,
excited.
so.
I saw everyone in your general chat be like, can you believe it, guys? Crash, just a week away.
We've been doing that for like literally weeks. It's driving me up the wall. Makes me stressed. I'm like, no, don't listen to them. It's not a week away. It is a week away now, but that's.
Can you
besides
believe
the
it,
point.
guys? Crash releases on May 18th.
You know what? I have to work harder now just to make sure it's before that date, just because you said that. You've done this to me, Austin. I can't believe it.
Just so long as it doesn't make you rush off the product and make it bad, we're good.
You know, I'm gonna make it bad just to spite you. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Crash is coming out tomorrow. It's half finished. This is what you get. Crash tomorrow, guys.
Trying to kill you, dude.
They're not?
Nah, most just blow your legs off and leave you alive.
Why?
Because, fun fact, stubs don't fight well, and the threat of being half-jibbed is a powerful psychological weapon.
You know, Wolfie makes a point here, Mr. Rang. Why didn't you make them wear the wildly wacky Halo 4 undersuits and the weird medieval style or Gundam themed armor?
Because I hate the Halo 4 undersuits and the Halo 4 armor, and I look down on anyone who likes them. No, but seriously, I think that the colored undersuits break up the silhouette of the character too much and just kind of make them look like Power Rangers. And that's no shade to Power Rangers. I just don't want Power Rangers.
No shade to Power Rangers. Huge shade to the people who designed that armor and put it in the game. But Power Rangers, Saban, you guys are awesome. Love you.
Yeah, no, Power Rangers are fine. I just don't want Power Rangers in my Halo character design is all, Like,
Yeah.
Leo's saying Halo 4 best Halo. Everybody, chat, boo this man.
Well, no, we should boo Faithful Maker, my mod. You should boo him.
Yeah, that too. Also, Cuckler says, I can't believe it's been 13 years. It was incredible that you got this role at the age of 9, Leo.
In through the nose.
See what I mean?
That fact doesn't sound fun at all.
Well, it's the only kind I got. What was your name again?
I'm Private Pendleton. Nose. Please.
I love this angle. I don't know what it is. This is a hilarious angle to introduce this character.
Yeah. It's almost like a Dutch angle, it feels like. Like it's slightly off,
This is a little guy. He's just a little guy.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, he's a silly little guy.
Pendleton?
We love Target.
I'm
Sorry,
Duke,
Pendleton.
and this ray of sunshine
Pendleton.
is Crash.
Spoiling what his name
Guys.
is, his nickname.
Okay, I talked with Command, and they're pretty sure that
I can
the
see that
mines
spawn
are
point
only
behind
on
that
the cliffs
grass.
above us.
How is that any different from what they've already...
It is rather obvious. The amount of times that you must have looked at this, how did you never notice that?
That is a great question that I do not have a great answer for. Other than I'm just blind, and I'm pretty sure by the time I noticed it in the edit, I was like, you know what, fuck it, nobody's gonna watch the show. And so, egg on my face, I guess, because like I was like, dude, I think I had like 8 subscribers when I was making this. I was like, fuck it, dude, I just want to make the thing. I don't care. Like, I'm not going back and reshooting the entire first 20 minutes just because there's a spawn point. Nobody's gonna notice it. But now here I am on stream 3 years later and pointing it out for the world.
Gosh, that's okay. Leo with Duke being voiced by Jack Black in the latest episode. Could you imagine just walking up like, Power side?
Yeah, dude. We gotta get Jablinski Games to voice Duke in the latest episode of Crash. That'd be great.
told us.
They said pretty sure this time?
How sure is pretty sure?
Like 80% at least? Best guesstimate.
You hear that, Crash? You can stop whimpering like a baby now.
I'm gonna call and warn Izzy and Peanut.
Orion, will Jack Black sing songs about explosions and boots? Dude, original songs are so hard to come up with. Getting him to do it would probably make this a lot easier.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm pretty sure you can just like give Jack Black like a $100 bill and he'll like make up a song about whatever you want, like on the spot.
Probably.
It seems so effortless to him. Like looking at him, it's like he makes it look so easy.
Jack Black saying Jenny says Quan. Perfect.
We should have a detour when Crash becomes massive. We'll get a whole all-star celebrity cast to recreate the first episode, and we'll get Jack Black.
That'll be great. Can we?
But they're all doing like really thick voices. So Duke is usually like subdued, but he's like that. Jenny says Quan. You know, like he's going like really over the top with his voice acting. It'll be great.
If it's possible, that I will put in a formal request here now. Let's go with. I'm thinking real quick about some of the characters. If Jeff Bridges is feeling good about it, maybe he could play somebody like Pops.
I could see it.
Not to go up once they get here. Keep your eyes peeled. Command seems jumpy. I get the.
Who would you want to play you?
Oh, dude, okay. Shannon McCormick, because everybody makes that joke all the time that I sound like Wash for some reason, which I don't. I don't see it, but people keep saying, "Wow, Crash sometimes really sounds like Wash," and it drives me up the wall. I mean, I'd take it as a compliment. Shannon McCormick has a wonderful voice. I just don't see it at all. So apparently, I have no idea what I sound like. So I'm a terrible person to ask who should voice me.
Got it. Then we'll just land on, let's say, I mean, the Chris Pratt joke is obvious. That one's out there. Who would play you rather well? You know,
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. That would be wild.
I'm an inventor. Yeah, dude. No accent changes whatsoever. Crash is now from Boston.
Bruce Willis as Izzy.
Feeling they want this done very soon.
See? Told you it was fine.
Are you drunk? You're not even a little nervous?
Hey, in my line of work, I've had to come to peace with the fact that I'm probably leaving this life as a fine red mist. You know, that and vodka for breakfast.
Yeah, well then what's the new guy's excuse?
Honestly, I have no idea what's going on.
I think Pops is just zoning out in the background. You can't see him because of my camera here, but I'm pretty sure he's just out there zoning out.
Yeah, no, he's just standing there. He's talking to someone on the radio. He's just standing there. What are you supposed to do? Not stand? You know, come on.
And now that he's talking to someone on the radio, he doesn't have to bob his head around this.
No, yeah, he's doing it. You just can't tell, obviously. It's too far away.
Is a minefield? I'm confused.
See, Crash, ignorance is bliss. You should be more like Okay, we have a problem. What kind of name is that?
It's my
What the hell kind of a name is Pendleton?
It's a last name. That's what he says.
last name?
There's also a
I'm not
military
calling
base
you
called
that.
Camp
Too
Pendleton.
many syllables. We have to come up with something new.
Was that supposed to be a Call of Duty reference?
Wait, which is the Call of Duty reference?
What the hell kind of a name is Soap?
No, it wasn't intentional. Now you mentioned it, yeah, sure, we'll go with that. It was totally intentional. Call of Duty 4 reference.
Well,
I love Call of Duty 4,
no
so it
offense
works.
or anything, but what kind of name is Crash?
It's called a nickname, Hayseed.
Hayseed?
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 Really? That's only one syllable shorter than his actual name.
Pendleton is one too many. But I see your point. I can do better. I'm sure Hayseed here will show us the way soon enough.
What does that mean?
Duke has a tradition. Anytime someone new joins the team, he gives them a
getting a
nickname
nickname
based on something stupid they
stupid?
say or do.
Yeah,
Is
I've
that
never
how
heard of
you
that
got the name
before.
Crash?
Precisely so, amigo.
What happened?
Oh, for God's sake.
I love this story. See, Crash here was piloting a dropship and slammed it straight
You
into...
have to tell the story.
Here's a pause for something. So there's a little confusion that I think we'll probably clear it up in a future episode because I have some stuff written. But the incident that you see the flashback sequence to in episode 7 is not the event that Duke is referring to. The crash that he's referring to happened not like within the last year or two, whereas the flashback sequence is a bit further back than that. And so, because Duke only kind of recently joined the team, And so there's a little bit of confusion because I think some people might assume that the story that Duke is referring to that gave him the nickname Crash is the same thing that you see in like the nightmare sequence. It's not. They're two different events, and we're going to explore that later on.
Hey, don't interrupt me. I could think of much worse. Anyway.
Oh, this was a cool shot. That bird is a bird in Gary's mod, and that I put a green screen in front of on GM Construct. I found a spot on GM Construct where the birds will always land, and so I placed it in the air and then measured where it would go to land as it flies up. And then I put a green screen along its flight pattern, and then filmed that at the same resolution, and then just superimposed it over with an Ultra Key.
See, I still remember watching these when they were coming out and being like, oh wow, these are really impressive uses of green screen and masking. And then later I'm like, wait a minute, that's not masked into the shot.
Yeah, we don't do that anymore. There's no more masking in the show. It's all just pure in-engine.
We all have birds, real birds now on set.
I'm actually, there's very little that I will like continually brag about, but actually this bird that's flying up, it flies up to the point where it gets shot, and then it cuts to a separate footage of a bird NPC that was floating in midair that I shot with a pistol and angled so to make sure its body would continue the momentum of where it was flying as it falls to the ground, and even measured the ground to make sure, I'm pretty sure I measured the ground to make sure it's the ground on screen.
That's awesome.
Some build site for some huge secret Navy ship.
There
It look here. I'll replay it so that we don't miss
me.
it because we talked all over
I
that.
could think of much worse. Anyway, we're on this op in some build site for some huge secret Navy ship. Get down. Hey, Seed, down in front.
It's the foreshadowing bird.
What? Oh, shoot. Okay. Crash, what was that?
I'm not sure. I was trying to keep watch, but someone kept distracting me.
I thought you said it was clear.
No, I said it looked clear. There's a difference.
Well, obviously it's not. Who's shooting at us?
I'm trying to find out. Hold on. The birds, why didn't I see that? Duke, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
The birds are shooting at us?
What? Now I'm really confused.
What? No, just look. Do you see the gun up there?
The one with no one using it?
Yeah, it looks that way, but it must be automated. I think it just shot one of the crows around here.
One of the best characters is a freaking turret.
People love Sammy.
So there are
I'm
mines
spoiling
on
it.
top.
Spoiling
The
his
only
name.
way in has a 50 cal ready to instantly gun us down.
You said you wanted something fun to happen.
Playing red light, green light with a murder bot isn't my exact definition of fun.
What would be fun?
Living targets for one. Robots don't get that, oh crap, it's a rocket face when you send them party favors. And honestly, that's the best part.
The best part is the fear in the enemy's
There's a
eyes.
machine
Dude,
gun turret on the wall, and I think it's automated.
Oh, seriously? Didn't kill anyone, did it?
Not
hey,
yet.
hey, look at that. The spot point's gone. I
What?
probably realized it was there when I deleted that for that shot.
Yeah, probably. You were over there and you're like, oh wait a minute. And you
Yeah,
also
I deleted it. I was
positioned
like-
the camera perfectly so that the respawn point of the mongoose is behind a rock.
Yep, 100%.
So instead of going back, see, you say you got passion, man.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
This was actually before I saw Murderbot, so I don't even know why I said Murderbot. I do like Murderbot though. The show. I know it's a book also, but I really like the Murderbot show. So it's a happy little accident there.
That's awesome.
Hell was that?
Boss, there's a machine gun turret on.
Also, I really like they're using Gmod radio sounds.
Yeah.
It's great.
The wall, and I think it's automated.
Oh, seriously? Didn't kill anyone, did it?
Not yet, but I don't think it can see us from up there.
How can you tell?
Because the new guy is standing right in front of it, in the open.
What?
What?
Shout out to the
crow's
dead
huge
bird
in the
graphic.
background, dude. Yeah, that dead bird back there is huge. If you, it should be a lot smaller than.
Are
that.
you are you masking out the grass blades, or is that on top of the grass?
It might be on top. I can't tell from this angle. It might be on
Oh,
top of the
shoot.
grass.
You mean it's up there?
It might also just have an opacity thing, so you can see you can see the grass blades through it, which gives it the illusion that the grass blades are. I don't remember. It's been a long time, but
Yeah.
So Sorry.
Oh, to make sure that I was consistent with the placement of the birds, I actually placed down grenades on the spot. So if I saw a grenade, I knew there was supposed to be a dead bird there, so they could be consistent between all the shots as the characters move up.
That's awesome.
I still don't really get what's going on.
Cool. I've always wanted a pet walking target.
I'm pretty sure that...
Oh, target! There it is.
Where's what?
That's you. Your target now.
What? Target?
Do yourself a favor and don't complain. He'll only think of something worse. That's what happened to Peanut.
Okay.
Yeah, worse
are we
than
still-
Target, so like Walmart.
That's why I was saying earlier, I'm like, I really appreciate that. I know it took a lot of restraint to not make him red.
Good?
Good is a strong word. Mediocre at best.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we're gonna need to take this base now. Command just told me that the time window just moved up.
Great
I
timing.
do a lot of extra work
So,
just to have the other characters kind of glance around at the same time to react to people talking. I don't know why I did all that work to do that. I mean, it's nice, but it's such a small detail. Like
Oh,
Target
man.
turning over to look towards Pops as he was talking, just to give the illusion that I have friends.
There's some good things that can come out of doing that sort of stuff, though. I think probably one of the earliest machinimas that I remember seeing that actually went out of their way to explain their process. There was this guy named Cruel Legacy back in the day, and he had this show that I love called Playtime that was made in Halo Reach. And Playtime was just him. He didn't open it up to more people until season 3, I think. But he had all these characters that were on screen at once. And basically what he was doing was he had rubber bands on his controllers, and he would move one thumbstick, and all the other thumbsticks would move. So he would use that meticulously planned out mechanism of rubber bands to make it so characters are moving together, looking around together. It was really wild to see.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. There's just no way. Like my brain would say, yeah, I'd rather just film around the sequence than have to like, dude, that would be, dude, that
It would be
insane.
hell.
But yeah, that's a bridge too far for me.
Exactly how are we going to do that?
I might have an idea. Boss, do you see the birds?
Those are birds? They look like bloody piles of feathers. What about them?
Look, you can roughly tell the gun's firing arc by looking at the bird corpses.
Huh. Good eye. Is it covering our way in?
The hole in the side of the bunker? I can't really tell from over here.
Sounds like we may be able to get around it.
Oh man, I was gonna say just blow it up.
Blow what up?
Man, anything. I don't care.
Anything.
So here's the
Just
plan.
blow them up.
Duke, you and I are gonna take the left flank through the cave and use that hole in the bunker.
It has been 15 minutes, which means the plot has begun.
Yeah, the crash is now starting.
to get inside. Crash, you and Private Pendleton.
Target!
What?
That's his name, because he's gonna get shot first.
What?
Well,
That utterly defeated. What?
What do you mean?
you and Target are gonna take this cave up the wall on the
And
far
Pops
side.
just accepts it, like, all right,
Stay there and
whatever.
cover us. Try to draw his fire if it sees us.
You're making me run Meat Shield? What about Peanut? I thought we all agreed that's his job.
They're running behind and we can't wait for them. We need to get a move on. That's an order. Target, just
I think
follow
one of
Crash.
the most fascinating complaints that we actually, our comment sections are, I mean, knock on wood, right? Our comment sections are wonderfully positive. But when we first launched episode 1, we got a lot of hate comments. And one of which was a complaint that said the story feels like it's starting in the middle, where I'm missing so much context. I feel like I'm supposed to go back and watch something else. They're making references I don't understand. And I found that to be a very baffling criticism, because part of me is like, well, yeah, it's because these are characters in a story where you don't have the full context of everything that's going on in their lives. Like, you can pick things up and infer things, like, oh, the fact that they have an entire maneuver called Meat Shield, and apparently it involves having Peanut run out to draw fire while the rest of them flank. And when Peanut's not there, he's making Crash do it instead, and Crash complains about it, where he's like, well, "You're making me run Meat Shield? What about Peanut? I thought we all agreed that's his job." But
Yeah,
like,
I don't know,
so it's
because
like, how does
that sort
that
of-
work? Yeah, I don't get it.
this sort of storytelling seems rather not abnormal to me. I'm pretty sure I've read plenty of books and seen plenty of shows and movies that do that sort of thing, where you start in the center so that you can learn about the characters' past and present and future all at once by just listening
Also,
to
there's just-
conversation.
there's just good jokes that can be had about referring to things that you never get a full reference to. Like later in this episode, do we have the small trampoline? No, Peanut broke it playing Fan Blade Tango, remember? Now, is there any explanation that I can give to what Fan Blade Tango is, why it involves a trampoline, and how Peanut broke a trampoline doing it that is funnier than just leaving that with you as the audience and letting you figure out what that means? I had an idea for what it meant, but I think it's way funnier if the audience has kind of handed that over.
Yeah,
And just like, yeah, think
let
about
the
it.
imagination run wild. Absolutely.
He'll show you how it's done.
Do I really have to?
Last time I checked, that's what the word order means.
Fine. Target, come on. Stay close and don't get me shot.
I'll try my best not to, but I do apologize in advance.
The music's starting. That means everything is about to get really real out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Here's the first hint that there's a bigger element to the story.
Your
Our
visual
graphics for all
presentation.
this have gotten a lot better.
I was about to say your visual presentation for Farsight has gotten much more sophisticated.
It's the base. The base was really old. Okay, so it's really it's just it. Yeah.
Ah, yes, Finis Jumper Skate Media. I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
dude. It was a reference even before I knew you existed, man. It was really forward thinking.
Yeah, really, like you were predicting our existence, even. I'm pretty sure you started before we became a thing, actually. So
Really?
yeah, because we only became an officially licensed LLC in 2024.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go figure.
Okay, let's see here. Do not disturb me unless you find it. Investigate any alarms to rule out interlopers, capital I. ROE, if biotics are confirmed clean, allow automated defenses to handle it. We don't need any more false alarms. Report unusual energy readings directly to Dr. Forsyth. All the way back at the beginning was he there.
Interesting.
What in the analog horror?
Oh yeah, if they think that's analog horror, wait until they get to the Farside File stuff. We
Yeah,
start dropping
Farside
later
Files
on.
is where it's like, oh my gosh, that is straight up just actual analog horror.
Yeah, wait until Crash makes the full series makes the movement over to. Oh yeah, here we go. I love the details here.
Yes,
Biotics are human. Allowed automated systems to take over. No more false alarms. Report any updates to R&D. Farside has handed control over to Sammy, and you see haha yes, which is Sammy's reaction to having control handed over. Oh yeah, this is also a fun little detail. Someone's pointed out that the biotics are not registered. Observe biotics, confirm classification. If found to be a threat, eliminate. Sammy doesn't start shooting at them until they blow up the top of the base, which implies that Sammy might not have shot at them at all if they hadn't proven themselves to be a threat.
Well, that's Duke for you.
Let's boogie.
No, not yet.
Let's boogie. Him standing up while doing that is great.
What? Why?
Wait for them to get in position.
Hey, Crow's Nest. Can you in target practice move any slower?
Well, now, okay, hold on. Now hold on. I hate to question you, Mr. Rang, if I can really...
Yeah.
If that's your real name. If Sammy's only shooting things that are
Mr. Rain
perceived
is my father.
threats...
Please call me Boom.
Okay, sorry, yeah, boom. If we're shooting at threats, what was the bird's problem?
That's a great question.
Bird was flying in a very malicious pattern towards Sammy.
Yeah, I mean, maybe bird flu.
There we go. Yeah, he detected it.
That's what
There's
they do. Yeah.
Just doing it for fun. The audience is answering the question for you. They're justifying it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hey,
We'll roll with
bite
that.
me. You try babysitting next time.
Is it safe?
Is it? No, of course it's not.
Okay, the little turnaround back towards the rock is hilarious. It's the same. No, it's not.
I do
You
love that. I
are-
love jokes with body language.
Yes.
Like,
That's the most
it's one of the
important part
tools.
about body acting. You're supposed to put your body language into it.
yeah, exactly. It's not just head bobbing. It's all these little things that can kind of convey characters' temperaments and things like that. Like Duke standing out in the open, yelling across the thing while Pops is kind of huddled behind cover, showing how much more seriously he takes it.
Yes.
It's nice. There's a little. It's a nice little thing of characterization. I think people appreciate.
Yes.
Did practice move any slower?
Hey, bite me. You try babysitting next time.
Is it safe?
No, of course it's not safe. Get your ass up here.
Sorry, I'm just trying not to get shot.
All right, be sure to put the wall between you and the gun this time.
I gotcha. You know,
There's
my
the bird
mom
they
says
see
I'm
in
a
just a
quick
minute.
learner.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
They see a bird up there. That's where they stop and go, oh no, there's a dead bird there. We can't go any further. So I put a grenade there to remember.
a little faster. I don't
And just
feel like
covered the
carrying you
body
up
up with,
there if you
covered
get
the
hit.
grenade up with Crow.
It works, and the slight shadow works as well.
Eyes up, Duke. Showtime.
Finally!
Oh, look at that. Biotics. Did you
How
read
about
that?
Non-avian.
Non-avian / clean.
So I guess,
It's almost
hey,
like
maybe
they're
that's
designed
what
to
it
shoot.
is. Maybe it could have been the avian flu. You really could have just like.
Avian flu? Yeah, they tend to do that.
Hold up. Look.
No, I'm not letting that go. You really just hit me with that. You actually, you actually got me just then. Are you
Oh,
fucking
dude.
serious?
Oh man, that was like a slam dunk right there, dude. I felt good. Oh wait, is that a grenade? Did I miss a grenade there? I think I did. Right by the top of the rocket.
Yep. Nope. There is a grenade there.
Oh well, there's just a grenade there. That's,
What does that mean again?
No, it's just a really cool looking rock.
That way in is covered by the gun.
Oh, I knew that.
Oh, I think
We
I
need
know
to find
exactly what
another way
happened
in.
there. He turns and covers, and I was like, "There's no way I'm masking out the fucking bird for that." So I'm just leaving it as a grenade. Yeah, okay, I remember now.
Crash, you see another way in?
Well, there's a hole in the wall on this side, but if we move any
think
further
I
up,
deleted
we'll
them.
definitely
I
get
don't know if I
shot at.
deleted it there, but I'm
All right, stay put.
Staying put.
Duke, you don't still have that small trampoline, do you?
Nah, Peanut broke it playing Fan Blade Tango, remember?
The idea that Pops was genuinely going to try using a trampoline to get to the
He's
top of
creative.
the.
You know, he thinks outside of the box.
Was he really on
That's
the
how you
Finnegan's
get
Wake?
Maybe he was. I'm pretty sure Captain Keyes was on the Finnegan's Wake.
He was. He was the reason why those ODSTs survived. Most of them.
I'm glad that my little like niche lore references are not lost on you. There's so
Yeah.
many. There are so many in the show that are just like blink and you miss it.
I'm glad that I got to bring up the Finnegan's Wake thing. That was great. I was happy to be part of that.
Well, then I'm out of ideas.
Hey, looky here. It's a security hatch.
Ah, good work.
Dude,
I love
that's
that
a
really
power.
out of place sound effect.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Really blurry sound
Can you
effect.
open
Yeah.
it?
What? Do I look like a metal worker to you?
Don't you have some small...
I look like an
explosives or something?
ammo bank to
I
you.
don't do small pops.
All right, let me think. Izzy, you know where we packed the blowtorch?
Probably in one of the boxes, sir. It'll take a bit to find it once we start unpacking.
How far out are you?
We know that fantastic voice. That's Trina, right?
Yeah, Trina, our wonderful, wonderful voice actress for Izzy and all-around superstar. She's great. We love Trina.
Fantastic. It was great getting to meet her at HCS 2 years ago.
Yeah, no, she had a blast. She's just so cool. She's also the most normal person on the entire cast. I feel so bad for her having to hang out with all of us freaks. She's like the most well-adjusted and normal person on the whole cast. And it's so funny.
And is the cast in agreement of this?
Oh, everyone who's met her, I'm pretty sure, is all in agreement. Like, yeah, you're the most normal person here.
Great.
Affectionate. We're not shaming her for it. It's more like she's so much more adjusted and she just rolls with everything, and the rest of us are a bunch of weirdos.
We'd be there now if Peanut wasn't being so...
Hey, is that Pops?
Hey, don't grab the radio. I'm driving.
JMB is.
I'm driving.
You said
Peanut was my
stop.
turn.
I'm driving.
Izzy? Peanut?
And boom, they fucking died. For the rest of the show, we have to.
That was it.
Okay, then. Hey, Crash, can you see inside this bunker?
What? Yeah, a little bit.
You can?
Hey, I told you to keep your head down. So, what am I looking for?
I love him entering and exiting the room.
Reminding him of his presence.
Barrels of rocket fuel or pipes with red warning signs on them?
No. It looks empty from here.
Good enough for me. Duke, work your magic.
Now you're talking. One can opener coming right up.
Are they gonna blow something up?
Well, that's what it looks like.
Cool. Let me know when. I want to see it.
Just keep your head down. That gun hasn't gone anywhere, you know.
Is it usually this dangerous?
Not really. Only when we actually do stuff.
Wait, does that mean we don't usually do stuff?
Not much anymore.
Welcome to the military.
Been
Yeah.
kinda slow before today.
So who else is coming?
Well, there's Izzy and Peanut. That's about it.
And what do they do?
Izzy does a lot of our tech stuff since she's the only one who knows how. And Peanut is our armorer, and mechanic, and cook. And our
I'm pretty sure
janitor.
I stopped having Crash carry the sniper rifle around because of how often he clips the sniper through things, and it's kind of impossible to not have him do that.
Yeah, just letting it chill on his back is a lot easier anyway.
Yeah. Have him switch to it when he needs it.
Yeah, pretty much.
About it.
Plus, if he really doesn't want to be using it, he probably shouldn't be holding it.
We don't actually have the closed captions on this one, Anthony, because this is him playing a file, a nice 4K uncompressed file. It's like 11 gigabytes I sent him instead of playing the compressed version on YouTube.
Now,
that has the
technically
captions.
speaking, if you can run this through DaVinci, if I could do it, if you have the file of the captions, I could actually wire the captions into the file.
Oh, it's one of those YouTube file things but I mean, hey, we can probably have that set up for next time.
I could try it. I could give it a shot. I know how to do it. I
Right,
do
yeah.
perfectly legal things with Blu-ray discs.
That's good to know. I'm glad
Yeah.
it's all perfectly legal.
Mhm, mhm.
Otherwise, I'd have a problem with it, and I'd have
Right.
to report you to the police, to the cyber police.
The cyber police. Yeah, Far Side. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Oh, he must be super talented.
Yeah, not really.
Then why does he do all that?
I do like this little
enough.
building for the team. Like,
It
the
is.
unspoken rule is if you complain too much about something that you have the power to fix, then you just volunteered. Like,
Yeah.
congratulations. Peanut, that means we don't get to see Peanut complaining about a lot of things in the show, but I can imagine him being like, this sucks. Like, why is the food so bad? And Pops is like, congratulations, Peanut, you've just been promoted to cook.
You're cooking, Peanut.
Unspoken rule around here. If you complain about anything too much that you have the power to fix, then you just volunteered to fix it yourself. Peanut is a prime example of someone who learns the hard way.
So if complaining makes you have to do more work, then what can you complain about?
Easy. Don't complain too much. Or else complain about things that you have no real power to change.
Like what?
I don't know, like the weather, or how dumb the army is, or who
Shots
becomes
fired.
president. You know, that kind of thing.
I also like I kind of meant that joke as just a cynical jab to show how Crash doesn't believe that elections mean anything, and he also dislikes the army because we're gonna. You know what? I'm gonna tell people. This is a little exclusive detail from episode 10 that's going to be revealed. So those of you here,
Lean forward, everyone.
Yeah, we're going to be establishing in an offhanded conversation, episode 10, that Fixer is actually made up of people from the different branches of the UNSC military. So Crash was in the UNSC Air Force. And so I won't say who is what, but but we mentioned that Fixer is a special operations team that is often mockingly called by other teams the Circus. And that is actually because even before they got the SPCA armor that they wear now, they used color coding very similar to like Alpha 9 and ODST to tell each other apart on the field. And so you had this group of soldiers who would have these minimal colored elements on their armor from different branches of the military. And so other teams would call them the Circus.
Cool.
And so that's the
love
little
that.
detail there. And so it was supposed to, and also it's just nice world building that Crash is like, who becomes president, which kind of actually casts the whole authoritarian UEG UNSC thing. It works in the context of the universe as well.
Yep.
And so it's also, there's some jokes about the circus with Peanut being in the circus, and like the fact that Pops has this sort of ragtag team that he's hand selected of people from all over who are kind of we'll get into it later as the show goes on, but like it's a fun thing that Pops is the only one who has like a standard gray armor because he was the first, whereas the rest of them kind of just have these different colors that help them fit into the whole team. And it's also just an in-universe explanation for why the this team is the only one that has such different colors from one another, and it's actually kind of a point of mockery for Fixer. Like other teams are like, oh yeah, here's the fucking circus. But like, and, they get into a little bit of trouble, so it's but they're very effective at what they do. Otherwise, they wouldn't be allowed to be a special forces unit. But they're also just kind of if you've ever seen like all the super cool special forces operators guys who go onto podcasts and talk about how cool they are, Fixer are the guys who don't take themselves enough seriously to sell any books. So like they're the ones that all the other special forces guys kind of go, I don't like those guys. Those guys are weird and make me but they're still good enough at what they do to like warrant some respect and be used. But like, and they're also led by like a war hero, so it's like it's a nice mixture. It's a very colorful and very fun group to have together.
I love it. I love it so much. And actually, people have been talking about the Far Side Files. I actually wanted to run it by you. I'll run it by you right here and now on stream. I wanted to know, for your Far Side Files stuff, do you, instead of making it so that we watch it, because like I have a feeling there's more interest in watching that in its truest form, would there be more interest in something like, I mean, we do things like these fake ad breaks anyway, and I'm gonna have one after we're done with this. I'm gonna play one of our fake ads. But do you think it would be something that's like, before we start the show, it plays any of the Far Side Files that are released between the episodes that we're watching?
Sure. I actually think, okay, so there are some Farside files that are like a minute long that are really just kind of spooky ARG stuff with like emails or audio files, which are really cool. And I love doing those. We have 3 that are almost like micro episodes of the show, which are the ones that featured Mandalore Gaming, Pointless Hub, um, who else? Justin Taylor, Mike Burnfire, and also John Graham, RB and the Chief creator. Those ones I think are worth watching on stream because they're shot and animated like an episode of Crash, but they're like 3 minutes long. The rest of them I think would work as the ad break thing though.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Just probably remind me, because I'll probably just be like, yeah, I'll throw the Fireside Files on the early screen now. And oh, that's a plot one.
Done yet?
Hey, easy, boss. Let the artist work.
You'll understand, Booty Shaker. Great username, by the way.
Gotta treat explosives like you treat the ladies.
Right.
A surprising number of people do not get this joke.
Oh.
Would you like a cookie?
We'll
It's
replay
really fun. It's really funny because we're going to continue hammering home that I do not think we have ever or will ever see Duke not strike out with women. Like he's like, I know what the ladies like. Fact, he does not in fact know what the ladies like. Like yeah. So Duke is like, yeah, do not go to Duke for. It's funny because actually when Duke is being himself, he's actually a lot more charming. But when he's trying, somebody commented, and I thought this was brilliant. They said, as the show goes on, they went like, okay, Duke just feels like he's trying to be an anime protagonist. And then as they went on, they said, oh my God, he's trying to be an anime protagonist. Like they realized that his character is trying to be something he's not. So when they first meet him, they're like, he's kind of annoying. And then you realize you're like, oh, that's not him at all. He's trying to be his idea of cool, but he's like really falling short. And so there have been actually a lot of people who've commented, Duke's really annoying in episode 1, and then by episode 6, they're like, Duke is my favorite character. And Duke has not changed at all. We just reveal more about him.
Yep. That's how it goes, man. That's why we always like it when people. This is not a shout at any particular things ever, but when you have a character that everyone universally says, I hate this, instead of just writing them out of your next thing, you could just give them something better to do in the next story.
Get creative, get weird with it. Reveal more about the character that recontextualizes the things that people disliked about them before.
Exactly.
Is the real power move. And to be perfectly honest, Duke started as just kind of like the sarcastic soul survivor from Fallout 4, where he's just kind of the snark machine. And then a lot of, I give so much credit for Leo because I always kind of wanted to do more serious stuff with Duke later on, but Leo really helped me kind of get an idea of what direction to take Duke in. And so all these little things about him not cussing, his discomfort with people not like getting his jokes, because all of it kind of plays together where he's like, I'm Mr. Cool Guy. Fact, he's not the cool guy. Like, not at all. He's not that guy. He's trying so hard to be that guy. But then when he's actually sincere and he opens up to people and he thinks he's being really lame, he's actually paradoxically being way more charming and interesting.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a statement about that whole idea to begin with, is that people are more likable when they are just themselves, flaws and all.
Absolutely.
Right. Gentle?
Oh, Freeman's Mind reference.
Would you like a cookie?
What? Where did you get those?
I made them at my last posting.
To be clear, I really listen. Boom. We have someone in our community named Master Beef. Okay. Master Beef has been working on a community-made recipe book for like a year now. It has recipes from my family. It has recipes supposedly from one of our other hosts on the library's family. It has recipes from a bunch of different community members that have all contributed their family dishes. I want Target's cookies to be in that recipe book.
I think that I would be honored to help you figure out a Pendleton family recipe for.
I would love it.
Cookies. That would be really cool. That would be an awesome little tie-in. I love tie-ins and stuff like that are kind of almost semi-diegetic, where it's like, hey, look, this is the thing that was referenced. Like, I just love that stuff. Yeah, absolutely. That sounds fun.
Sweet. You're welcome, everybody.
I don't know how to make good cookies. Maybe I'll ask my wife about if she has any recipes. But,
we have all sorts of different contributors that can help figure out what exactly is the Target Pendleton cookie.
Yeah, something that you can make. I don't know. Target's just so pure. Also, so people think that people assume from episode 1 that Target's kind of dumb, but I don't think he's dumb at all. I think he's openly naive about what he doesn't know about, he's not willing to hide his ignorance on things that he has no reason to know. He's actually very secure in himself emotionally. I think Target's the most emotionally mature person on the team, save maybe for Pops.
Yes.
But Target, I actually kind of read this idea that Pops is kind of slightly uncomfortable around Target, not in a bad way, but mostly because Pops is so used to dealing with people who don't have their shit together that when he talks to Target, he's just like, so how you doing? And Target's like, I'm doing great. And Pops is like, oh, are you sure? Like, is there anything you need my help with? And Target's like, no, not really. And Pops is like, huh. Okay. Also, my cat, I don't know if you can hear her meowing. She's freaking out.
No, your Discord noise cancellation is working great.
Okay, good. I'm glad. But no, that's just Target's like the most emotionally mature person in there, and so he doesn't hide his ignorance. Why would he know all this military stuff? He just joined up pretty recently, and so he's open about it, which gives the impression that he's dumb. But if you actually really take the time to pay attention to what he says, he's actually fairly witty and emotionally insightful, and actually fairly intelligent. He's just doesn't have any pretense about him, where he's not presenting himself as smart, which actually, in my mind, is a testament to his actual intelligence, both emotional and intellectual, because he just doesn't really care about putting on a front for anybody, even if it makes him look a little dim. He knows himself, and that's good enough.
I love that. That's what we like. We like these characters are actually people. That was one of the most important things I think you and I talked about in our first conversation ever, was you wanted these characters to be people.
Absolutely. Yeah. I wanted them to feel like people that you could learn to love and really have a connection with. That's why I was so nervous when we go into more emotionally heavy stuff later on. Like, have we earned the right to make you feel something for these characters? And so that was what we were working towards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so hopefully we did it well.
I think you did.
Spice up my MREs. Is that a yes?
No thanks. I can't really think about food right now.
No problem. Tension can ruin my appetite too.
So, how did
I'm getting hot dogs immediately after this, by the way, just pointing that out, just saying that.
you end up with us?
Well, I told the recruiter I wanted to be with the best of the best, and...
Best of the best? That's not... Wait, recruiter? When did you join?
May 8th.
May 8th? Of this year?
Oh, hey, it's May. Perfect.
Yeah, we're about to hit. We're about. Oh, we should see if we can release. If dude, I'd have to really crunch for it, but maybe I can get episode 10 out for May 8th.
You hear that, guys? Crash is in a week.
No, stop. That would be great. I wish I'd planned about that ahead of time.
Yeah?
And you're like, what, 18? Gosh.
Oh, that puts a date on the show now. That means that Target joined up in May 8th, 2554. So that means that, because he said May 8th of this year, so this takes place after May 8th of 2554, putting us kind of in the summer of 2554.
I mean, it does look summertime outside. Look at that.
Daycare now too?
I don't think so, but I haven't been to one in a long time.
Crash releasing at the end of the stream. Get to work, buddy.
There's an example also of a Target line that makes him sound stupid, but if you think about it, is actually kind of a sophisticated joke. Like, I don't know, it's subtle, where he was like, "Do they send recruiters to daycares now too?" And he's like, "I don't know, but I haven't been to one in a long time." It sounds like he's being sincere, but it's actually kind of a snarky response. It's a mildly snarky response that doesn't feel like aggressive, so you don't pick up on it.
Exactly.
Yeah?
And you're like, what, 18? Gosh, do they send recruiters to daycares now too?
I don't think so, but I haven't been to one in a long time.
Well, I hate to tell you this, Target, but the only way we qualify as the best at anything is if 90% of humanity is dead. Which could be true, honestly. I don't really watch the news anymore.
Hey, I'm not gonna complain. I'll go wherever they send me. I just want to do my part, you know?
Also,
You sure
Crash,
you don't want any?
this is another detail, is Crash playing up the asshole distant sniper archetype, but as soon as he meets somebody as sincere as Target, he starts softening to him immediately. Where he's like, "Hey man, I'm an asshole, but you seem like a good guy, so like, please just take care of yourself."
Yep.
They're chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip.
Oh, yep.
They're chocolate chip cookies of something. Write it down. Write that down. Write that down.
I'm sure. Look, Target, I know I'm kind of an asshole, but you seem like a good guy. Just keep your head down and try to be safe, okay?
Oh man, my dad always told me that I'm a model of safety. This one time I stuck a broken radio antenna into a power outlet and it flipped the circuit breaker and it made a little spark and it was really cool.
How exactly does that make you a model of safety?
My dad said people can learn a lot about safety by watching me. That always meant a lot to me.
Wait, don't we have that hook shot in the car?
Call me Alibaba. Open sesame!
That was the part that made me laugh out loud. I will point that out. That was the first like audible guffaw that I got when watching this episode the first time was "Call me Alibaba, open sesame." So good.
I wish I could take full credit for that, because that is a Ross Scott joke from Freeman's Mind. He gets a shotgun, I think, in the episode 14.5, which is an April Fool's joke, where he gets the shotgun and he's like, "Ooh, I know what I can do. I can make a new door with this." And he walks up to a door and says, "Call me Alibaba, open sesame." And he shoots it and it doesn't open. He goes, "Fine, close sesame."
That's awesome.
And like, there's a bunch of little, somebody on Tumblr pointed out all of the little, there's a ton of Freeman's Mind reference. If you have not watched, if anyone here has not watched the Machinima series Freeman's Mind, it's very strange. It's made by Ross Scott, is the guy who's leading the Stop Killing Games movement right now. But dude, Freeman's Mind is a OG Machinima series still ongoing, that made by Accursed Farms, Ross Scott, where he's playing through the entirety of Half-Life 1 and now 2, and he narrates the innermost monologue of Gordon Freeman, and it's brilliantly written. It is a single dude talking to himself, and it's somehow so well written and so entertaining. It has no business being as funny and good as it is. I quote that show like on the daily, and we've had Ross Scott several times on our channel now because I'm a fan of that show. So
Yep.
this is one of those things where like, it is a titan of Machinima, like along with Red versus Blue. Freeman's Mind, it's weird. It's Ross Scott's like the MF Doom of YouTube. He's your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. You know what I mean? No,
Yes.
It's like if you watch a YouTuber, they know who Ross Scott is and they love him. And even if he has a comparatively small audience, you have people like Moist Critical and Charlie. He loves Ross Scott and watches his videos and is familiar with his videos, even though he's a much bigger YouTuber. He is the MF Doom of YouTube. He's your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. So that's my pitch. Go watch Freeman's Mind. Put it on in the background if you want. It's just such a fun series to watch through and just listen through.
Before we continue as well, and now I kind of feel like I have to address this just because we've gotten now 2 super chats. Thank you again, Revan, and also 1 or 2 new Patreon members from this stream today. Just wanted to real quick address how cool that is and how important it is, because as opposed to normal creators, they're just like, oh, thank you for the money. I'll be sure to get myself some good old McChickens later after I'm done with my stream. For those of you who are unfamiliar of what Jumperscape is and what we've been doing and why this whole thing is so important, first of all, we have a new video that dropped on our channel yesterday. You should probably just go watch that if you really want to, like, a brief overview of the story and what our purpose is here. But the second thing, every single bit that we make, all of the money that we ever get, this is like contracts, this is support, this is Patreon, anything like that, goes back to creators, goes back to paying creators, giving them opportunities, bridging gaps, really just making things happen that wouldn't be possible otherwise without financial backing. So you guys are all helpful in that way, and really appreciate that. So
this is why Jumperscape is superior to me, because I 100% will take your money and spend it on a McChicken. These guys, it goes straight to the artist, man, every time. So yeah, go support Jumperscape. You guys are super cool, and it's and recently there's been some pretty cool news with Jumperscape.
A little bit.
A little official Halo business going on there. A little weird.
Just making something real, I guess.
Yeah, it's weird seeing the actual official Halo account like posting your logo and everything. I'm like,
dude,
what?
they sent that. They sent that to us. They were like, they made that graphic and they're like, what do you think of this? I'm like, I think a white colorway is something I should have considered with the Jumperscape logo a long time ago.
You know what? That's a good point. That's a great point.
It was great.
Yeah, you also, Tungsten said Yahtzee Croshaw is a big fan of Ross Scott too, if I recall correctly. You do recall correctly, and I've actually tried to get in touch with Yahtzee Croshaw several times for a voice thing in Crash, and they just have it didn't really go anywhere. I'm still looking for it. I would love to get. I used to watch his videos all the time, and so I still kind of do. And so like that's a white whale of mine of being like, oh, that's another YouTube person I want to get on the show somehow. But he's busy with Second Wind and all of that. So, but yeah, we can continue on. Sorry, we
absolutely. Yeah, no, it's all good. We're not. I'm not crunched for time. Are you crunched for time?
No, I can keep going until we wrap up this episode.
Sick. Jackson Davis, $89.40, $20. Thank you so much, dude. Hostiles confirmed. Spinning up automated defenses. There you go.
Yep. I love Sammy here. Here we go. But have his lines.
I hate it when he does that. What? Oh man, I missed it. Why'd you tell me to stay down?
Guess that works. You didn't strike me as a reading man.
This episode is hilarious. This stream has been going on for an hour and a half. We are 20 minutes in.
Sorry, I'm a yapper, man. What can I say?
No, we both are. This is the whole point of... Listen, I would just like to point out to everyone here, he has just apologized for doing the very thing that I have asked him to do.
And Duke?
What?
Open Sesame?
I also love
From a
this.
book.
Pops is well-read. Yeah, and he's like, oh, Open Sesame? He assumes that Duke is making a literary reference when it's actually a reference to a fictional beer commercial.
Why'd you tell me to stay down?
Guess that works. You didn't strike me as a reading man, Duke.
What?
Open Sesame? It's from a book.
Do I look like a bookworm to you? I heard it on some commercial for sesame seed flavored beer.
That sounds disgusting.
I heard a rumor that Open Sesame was from the phrase "Open Says Me," and it just sounds like Open Sesame.
I wouldn't know because I'm just making a reference. I was just making a reference to Freeman's Mind, and then I knew that the Open Sesame was supposed to also. I like Googled it, and I saw it was a reference to a book. I forget. It's 40 something. Let me see. I'm just gonna give it an El Goog here. Real
Good
quick.
old El Goog. Oh yeah, the actual backwards Google.
Yeah, hold on. No, not actual, but yeah, it's from Alibaba and the 40 Thieves in the 1001 Nights collection, apparently.
Oh, and he said the Alibaba.
Yeah. Yeah, call me Alibaba. Open Sesame. Yeah, so it's literally. I mean, again, credit to Ross Scott because he hides really fun references like that in Freeman's Mind. Go watch Freeman's Mind. Fuck, do it. It's great. Anyway, yeah, call me Alibaba. Open Sesame is the.
That's awesome. Hey, Revan, the whole sesame seed beer recipe. We already got people for that. We already have our own. If any of you are around the Answer Brew Pub in Richmond, Virginia, you can actually go right now, walk into their building, and ask for what's called We Like to Have Fun beer. It is genuinely a Jumperscape branded beer that we made in collaboration with them. This is a real
Sesame
thing.
Seed beer.
Yes, so and maybe at some point we could be like, hey, this funny thing, who knows?
But I guess that makes a
Boom, when
lot
the
more
Freeman's
sense.
mind worms take over. Yeah, correct. The mold, the Freeman's mind
Hostiles
mold,
have
if you know,
breached,
you know.
spinning up automated defenses. Sammy online. Radio Spectrum Spectrum Jammer error. RSJ needs a full reboot. This may take a few minutes.
Hey, look, we even had I just realized the radio jammer has an error, and that's why they're able to talk for a little bit before it actually turns on.
It's
I
great.
forgot that I thought that out. Oh, here's a moment of getting help. The person on Sammy is my wife.
Hey!
She was just shooting. Boom wife was the one shooting around because I had to body act while she was just kind of shooting randomly because I couldn't do both and have him be shooting anywhere other than one spot.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, the Sammy voice is like the old software automated mouth from the 80s. It's like a classic.
Cool.
Everybody's
It's
like,
so
oh,
perfect.
V1 Ultra Kill. And I actually had never played Ultra Kill before I used the voice, if I'm being completely honest.
Ultra Kill is so good though.
It is good. It's really funny because I'm friends with Mandalore, and he's in Ultra Kill, if I recall correctly. And so it's just weird how it has all these different areas where it coincides, and I still haven't played it.
That's what I mean when I say keep your head down.
Hey, is Target okay?
Did the new guy bite it already?
Also this, we're fine. Like, he didn't ask for Crash.
We are
Next time you're gonna
fine.
blow
Look at Crash already owning up to the fact that he has a friend.
Yeah.
something up. How about a little warning?
Stay put. We're gonna try to move up and get this gun offline.
Small problem
Oh,
with that.
did you see that bad cut? Did you see
I
that?
did.
Go back.
That was egregious actually. That was
Next time
like
you're gonna
Well,
blow something
that's the weirdest part. Is why the fuck do the fucking shadows change?
Now,
It's
let's have a little
why?
put.
Why do the
Try to move
shadows
up, get
change
this
between
gun
cuts?
offline.
The Alien engine doesn't update.
Like, it is
Look at
weird.
that.
I'm not entirely sure what causes that, but that has to be something to do with Halo 3's wonky lighting system.
Which actually, it's weird because when Halo 3's lighting system actually works, it's kind of like black magic.
It's
crazy
amazing.
how good
Yeah.
it looks. But then you realize in moments like that how bad it is. Also, it was just because I couldn't get him to both walk back there and then have like the head bobbing accurate being on time. So,
Duke's
like,
shadows shifting is just foreshadowing for episode 9, actually.
yeah,
Systems.
absolutely. Yeah, that's what it is.
No problem with that.
What is it?
There's another gun at the end of this hallway.
Is it active?
You know what? I have a
Not the pallet!
feeling that it is.
I actually edited out the little what's it called, the spawn thing there in that sequence. I'm not sure if you can see it, but where the spawn thing would be, I actually just cloned the footage over, so you might be able to look, if you look closely, you might
That's
be
a
able to see
good
it.
idea. I know
small
exactly how
problem with
that
that.
trick would be done. Let me
What is
see
it?
if I can
There's
spot it.
another gun at the end of this
Yeah, because
hallway.
it's like repeating, right? So I just kind of like made a small hole mask where that is, and then
Is it
shifted the
active?
footage underneath it over to the side
You know
slightly.
what?
Yeah.
Feeling that it is.
No, yeah, no.
Yeah,
I,
you
I,
can't even
I,
tell. Yeah.
I think I may have seen it, but it's only because I do this.
Okay, so new plan. I'm gonna call Liz and get her to bring.
What? What did you say?
Jammer's online.
Oh, great.
Yep, there it is.
It's shooting at us. Yeah, I noticed. And it looks like our comms are down too.
Oh, that's not good, right?
Yes, Target. It's very not good. And we can't fall back unless you want a little off the top.
So, do we just sit here and wait?
Not seeing a lot of other options.
Hey, it stopped shooting. Maybe it's out of ammo?
Also,
Yeah,
somebody points
not
out that the
likely.
bird that gets shot here has like, it has a really meaty sound. Someone's like, "That's a fat bird that got shot when it slapped down on the ground." You'll hear it.
Look,
Yeah.
a bird. What kind is that? Oh man.
Yeah, that was a thick bird. That thing went thunk.
Yeah. Sounded like somebody was slapping a turkey onto like a.
Also, the
table.
first time that we see anything that's audio drama style in Crash. We don't see it. We
Yeah.
only hear it.
I didn't get a good look at it.
Also, what kind of bird is it? And it makes a crow sound. Wonder what that could be.
I guess that gun must be motion activated or something.
Well then, don't move. We can just wait for... Shit. Izzy and Peanut.
I get emails all the time. This is how this has to work, guys. In order to make it so I can get you guys the greatest quality possible, I am streaming this off of VLC. VLC has a security system involved that if I put any form of source on it, it will make the image black in order to protect whatever it's recording. What it can't take into account is when I'm recording my entire desktop. So if I were to minimize this right now, welcome. Here's my wallpaper and my background, my computer itself. So you can just see all of that. So I have VLC just open on top of my normal desktop that VLC cannot detect, which means that we're a little bit too close to the corner of my computer. So as much as I would like to just kind of move it and get it out of the way, you're just going to see when I get emails. You'll just see randomly Outlook. And I get a lot of emails, so apologies.
All right, I don't like
Mr.
it.
Popularity
but we're
over
gonna
here.
have to move up by ourselves.
What?
More like Mr. Connected, to be honest.
Why?
Well, with Pops and Duke pinned and our radios down, there's no way for us to warn Izzy and Peanuts that they're headed straight for the gun.
Yeah, I know it will let me stream YouTube. Like, I'm not worried about that part. I want the highest quality. Like, it's what Boomer said earlier. He sent me this. This is 4K quality, maximum resolution, because this is going to get compressed by YouTube. I don't want to stream what's already been compressed once by YouTube and then recompress that again into the stream. You know what I mean? It's just it doesn't tickle my professional brain very well.
Oh,
So we have to shut it down somehow before they get here.
how do we do that?
You said it was motion activated, right?
I mean,
I'm gonna
guess
throw a
so.
stick at it.
Okay, I may have an idea, but I'll be blunt.
First action
I don't think
sequence
you're
in
going to
Crash
like it.
until episode 7.
It's a turret.
Yeah, it's just throwing a grenade at boxes and running.
You have any more rockets?
Nope, just the one.
At any time, you can actually just pretend that this is being streamed back in the early 2000s and drop the stream to 144p. If you do, can you take a screenshot and post it in general chat in the Crash Discord?
Only one?
Sure, why not?
Why?
Sometimes I get lonely. I always carry a little pick-me-up. The rest are packed with the other stuff.
Meaning he
Looks like we'll
suits
have
himself
to
by
improvise.
blowing things up.
You know what?
He's like,
I would
feel
also do
bad
the
and
same
lonely.
way.
I'm to blow something up.
I would relate to it. I like blowing things up myself.
Cutler says when he says he's connected, it means he's wires from the torso down hooked up to various electronics.
I can neither confirm nor deny, and I can only say I'm not moving my webcam for you.
Again.
You hit it pretty well at HCS. That's some killer cable management.
It was ridiculously hard to do. There was a reason why my whole team was there, though.
It's like puppets, like Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah,
Oh, are we just gonna camp out here? Because I'm getting hungry.
I have no
That's
idea
me.
how you can think about food at a time like
I do enjoy how many of these characters are genuinely just Ryan Gosling is literally me.
I've seen the TikTok edits for the characters. We've had literally me edits for nearly every character, I think, except for like Target and Peanut.
this.
Hey, I'm a man of hidden talents.
Well, unless one of your hidden talents is invisibility or teleportation, we're not going anywhere until
Invisibility would be ridiculous. Don't be silly.
the gun is offline.
Yeah, I didn't even try to hide those fucking
Yeah, there's the spawn
board
points.
swings there. Again, nobody was gonna watch it, dude.
No one was gonna watch it. I was saying this was for you. You made this for you mostly.
Yeah. I had 8 subscribers at the time, and then after this, I had 11,000. So that was,
a
like,
little bit of a jump, just a tiny bit.
I'm
All of a
honestly
sudden-
surprised it was as good as it is, given the fact that I didn't give that much of a shit about it. I was willing to just be like, fuck it, whatever.
You gave enough,
Nobody's
though.
gonna
That's
watch
the
it.
important part. You gave enough that you made a coherent thing.
Yeah. You can see why it's so painful, though, to look back. I'm like, ugh. I played with the idea of redoing this episode, but it would also be such a pain in the ass, and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to.
When we eventually get the Crash Blu-ray, which again I have mentioned before, I can help produce. Can we just get a remade and remastered of Crash?
You know what? If you're the guy who can get me hooked up so we can get that approved, yeah, that would probably be the biggest hurdle to it.
Did you hear a voice?
Because I do not know how to do any of that shit.
Let me tell you, it first requires some fancy electronics. That's step one.
Nah, I got
Fair
tested
enough.
for that before I joined up. Though it does
Oh.
run in the...
Did you catch that?
No.
Go back. Listen to what he says. What Duke says.
Did you hear a voice?
Nah, I got tested for that before I joined up. Though it does run in the family.
Shut up.
No.
Dude, if you've seen episode 9, look at that. There it is, foreshadowing. Dude, literally three years ahead of time. Dude, people do not realize how much we hide in plain sight in the show. There's constantly throwaway lines that will become very fucking relevant later on. That's the thing. There are totally throwaway lines that are just totally throwaway lines, and then there are totally throwaway lines which are identical like that, which will be very, very relevant later.
Every time. It's so much fun. It's always fun. Like, even I miss them, and I've seen these.
I feel like with each episode that comes out, you can rewatch the show and you'll get more perspective and you'll notice things from before.
Yes, it's great that way.
Up for a second.
Damn it, come out. I won't shoot this time.
Well, look at that. It's a SAMI.
A what?
A SAMI defense system. I thought they stopped making those years ago. It's powered by a dumb AI.
Fuck you.
They got
Say
discontinued
it to
due
my
to a
face.
bad tendency for friendly fire.
Why'd you have to say Sammy? Now I'm even more hungry.
If I remember correctly, the round SAMIs use all
I
the
love
last
this joke he
penetration
tries to hit.
issues.
Wouldn't know about that, am I right?
Bullets, Duke. And while
I feel like we should have left it hang there. Wouldn't know about that, am I right? Turns and stares at him. Bullets.
Bullets, Duke.
Suits, its stopping power drops quickly with the right stuff, which gives me an idea. We can use these boxes as a shield.
Boxes? Do you think thin metal boxes will stop bullets?
They will if we stuff it full of this scrap laying around. We just need to push up to get around the firing arc. It has notoriously poor range of motion.
Are they normally this colorful?
None that I've seen, but again, I haven't seen one in years. Here we go. This box will do nicely.
Are you sure about this? I mean, call me old-fashioned, but I like my blood on the inside.
Do you have any better suggestions?
Not right now, but I'm sure I can think of a better plan than walking directly into gunfire if you give me a minute.
Well, Izzy and Peanut are on their way, and they don't know about the gun, so think faster or shut up and help me lift this.
All I'm saying is, the solution is, in my opinion, on his back. Send that shit down range.
He said he only had one rocket.
Did he really only have
He
one?
used it on the door. Yeah.
Dang.
The rest of it was stored up in the cars that it was back
Right.
in the car.
Yeah.
So they couldn't go back and get it because they didn't anticipate needing more than one rocket to get in a deserted military base.
Curse you and your closed plot issues that don't exist.
There's definitely going to be plot holes. The story's too complex.
I'll
to
need
not
you
have
to
plot
point them
holes.
out
I
to me,
haven't
man.
noticed
It's
them yet.
going to be hard for
I
me
haven't
to
noticed them yet. We've gotten real lucky. I'm sure if you go digging, you'll find them. But the fact that you have to go digging to find them is probably a good sign.
Yes.
All right.
Oh my gosh, Revan, thank you. I'm going to go, but I wanted to say this has been fun. Thanks for hiring me even as a small VA boom and inspiring me to make something myself. I need to actually apply myself to make my short series. Enough about me. Good day.
Yeah, Revan voiced one of the EOD bro characters in episodes 4 and 7.
Those guys were cool.
So, thanks for being here. Yeah.
I loved those guys. I can't wait to get to that episode. But thank you so much for tuning in, dude. Thank you very much for your support as well. Like I've said many times, this is all going to right places.
Are you ready?
Well, now that you mention it, not...
Yeah, that was rhetorical. All right, stay close to me, but not too close because, I don't want us both getting shot.
Okay. Close but not close. I think I got it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Get their heads. Thanks so much, Revan.
Man, I fucking hate running meat shield.
Hey, Crash. I don't mean to undermine you or anything like that.
Target is obviously more physically fit as he's just
very
kinda,
physically fit.
Yeah.
He's just like an Adonis, dude. He's like Renaissance man, got so many talents. He's emotionally mature. He's like this. I described Target Adam as being like Clark Kent minus the superpowers. You know what I mean? Like he's just the wholesome dude ever.
But I think that was, well, dumb is the word that springs to mind.
Yeah, probably not wise, but we're alive, so we still have that going for us.
Oh, man.
What?
Crash showing concern.
I think I dropped my snack bag back there.
Damn.
Oh, well, maybe you can get it after we get this gun offline. Speaking of which.
Why can't I turn that car? Why was I made like this?
You can hit us over here.
We also set that up with the notoriously poor range of motion quote from earlier.
Yes, it's so good. I love it.
I don't think it could.
Yes, I am lying. Talk about. I will shoot you so much.
Yeah, he's full of shit. Come on, let's go.
I think that you should go first, you know? I'll be right behind you.
Uh-huh. Man, you are green.
Green? No, I don't think... Oh, you mean like... Never mind, I thought you meant like what I'm wearing.
Alright, watch and learn, Target. And I mean that, like...
I appreciate you for not holding on that joke for a very long time. That was easily a joke that you could have stayed on for a very long time, but you just let that happen.
Less is more, man. That's actually a little secret I have is if your joke is stupid, then just say it and move on quickly. Because if people don't have the time to think about it, like don't mug the camera with a bad joke. In fact, it's better to have like 5 bad jokes in quick succession than one bad joke that you force the audience to like stare at for a long time.
Yes.
That's like a cardinal sin of comedic writing that I see all the time. I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, my writing's so much better. That's just something I see that always annoys me that I try to avoid.
I'm not doing this shit again.
Hostiles have breached.
I like, go away, Redman.
Go away, Redman.
Yeah.
Go away, Redman. Sammy, unable to engage hostiles. No, Shu, go away, Redman. Outer sensors picking up vehicle movement nearby. Recommend immediate dispensation of assets.
Fucking thing off.
Oh, looks like they did it.
Ah, groovy.
Oh my god,
Groovy.
thank you. Finally, some quiet. Okay, the gun's offline.
And there's a lot of
Now,
props
Target.
sitting around on this
Are you
map
sure?
that are not there later because I decided it was better to have the map be empty than me having to replace all of the props for every time I have to shoot.
Yes, that would saves you a lot of trouble. And plus, we're not really paying attention to the props, you know?
The props also kind of shift and change a little bit. Like I'll try to put vehicles in the garage. That's a whole different thing. Like
Yeah,
make sure
it makes it look like the base has been lived in for a while now.
Yeah.
Sure. Hey, you want to stay down there? Be my guest.
Masking job's really
Wonder
bad
why
here. You
someone
can
would
see
just
the
leave a
edge.
Gun turret like this
You
active.
really can.
Hey, what if we pawned
I didn't know
it?
what I was doing back then. So
We could sell it for like
I'm guessing, yeah, this was just your solution to make it so that these two characters can move and interact without having to have, 4 hands.
yeah.
$50 at least.
My ears are ringing. Is it over now?
God, I hope so. I think I hit my cardio quota for like the rest of the month.
Didn't we only run like 50 feet?
Yeah, I'm out of shape. I said what I said.
That's what I
Hey,
said.
you guys did it.
And look at that. The new guy didn't even die. Good on you, new guy.
Man, that was scary. Are we going to be doing that a lot?
Here's hoping. Though personally, I could go for some insurgency work. That's the real fun.
Let's make sure there's no more wait.
Foreshadowing.
You and Target go clearing these rooms.
Sick. Come on, Tarjay. Dibs on any booze we can find.
Okay.
I gotta say, you found the right guy for being the drinker when just the way they say booze sounds very satisfying.
Yeah, they say it with some affection.
Yes.
Not that we needed the help, but I do appreciate the initiative.
Thanks.
Red
but
vs.
I'll
Blue
be glad
reference,
not to
the
be-
Hue music.
Hey, did you
Also a
hear
little
that
detail.
music?
Crash
What?
always hears things before everybody else, kind of like Radar from MASH.
Not that we needed the help, but I do appreciate the initiative.
Also music from
Thanks,
Bad
but-
Company.
Yes.
I'll be glad not to.
Sorry, there's so many references here.
Hey, do you hear that music?
What? No. Oh, wait. Yeah.
There they are.
Oh man, I told you we'd miss the action.
I remember having to shoot this
Hey,
very
what?
specifically, keeping track of where Peanut was looking, so that way his the turret is always in continuity between shots about where it's aiming.
Makes
Like,
a lot
I
of
was
sense,
very
yeah.
intentional about that.
That can break very fast.
Pops,
What took you two so long?
it's not my fault. Peanut had to stop to use the bathroom 4 times.
I told you, I needed to stay hydrated. I'm not built for this heat.
Wait, where's the rest of the stuff?
We left it down by the beach with the other hogs, sir.
Oh man, look at this place. What a dump. There are probably so many spiders around here.
Call it what you want, but we're gonna be calling it home for a while.
We're supposed to rebuild all this? It'll take months.
Not exactly.
Maybe even 3 years.
Yeah, no kidding.
See that?
Is that it?
Yep.
That thing looks like it hasn't been used in decades.
Well, if you want us to get out of here sooner, go ahead and get to fixing. The sooner that SAM site is back online, the sooner we can move on. Izzy, go unload the hogs and give me an idea how bad it is when you get a look at it all.
I'm on it, sir.
Can we listen to something else now?
If you touch that radio one more time, I swear.
Crash, you better go get some shut-eye. You'll be on first watch tonight.
Gladly.
Boss, we found the liquor cabinet. You gotta come see this. There's like 10 bottles of 7 bottles of whiskey.
3 bottles broke and that one shatter.
It's okay. They weren't filled with whiskey. It was cola and water mixed together.
Oh, Target hurt himself.
Well, that was fast.
Target hurt
How
himself.
is it that sharp? Oh, man, that's a lot of blood.
I better go handle that.
Man, if only they had a medic. Anyway,
Hey, better you than me.
hostiles have breached. Error. Power override engaged. I just changed the crop of this. Hold on. How do I?
There you go.
How-
Right now.
There it goes. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Shutting down on non-essential functions. Warning. Number of hostiles detected 9. Recommend an immediate expulsion of all sensitive material.
Weird. That's 3 more. I'm pretty sure that's 3 more than the actual group.
It is. It is, in fact. Now, why would that be? Opcore
Interesting.
not present. I remember also
OCT
watching this for
core.
the first time.
What is
This was the
OCT
thing.
core?
This was the thing that got me interested in that extended whatever was going on here, because I was like, wait, 9? There's not 9 of them here.
Yeah, a lot of people noticed that one. Yeah, there is a story there. I like this scene.
He looks out and there's jackal snipers.
Okay, good.
So where's the guitar from?
Oh, it's the. I don't know actually.
What?
You've literally asked, "Where's the music? Where's the music at?" Are you talking about the what?
The guitar that's playing. Where's that, like, is that from something? Did you just get someone to riff?
Oh,
Or-
no. Okay, I was wondering. You read. I was like, the music isn't diegetic. I hope you understand that. There's no like, music speakers in this. I don't know why that completely passed me by. No, so all of our music is actually licensed through APM. And it actually started because I really wanted to license the music from Bad Company, from Radio Surf and Bad Company. And so I worked out a deal with APM and they allowed me to use their music library, and I pay a lot for it. But as a result, I was able to get a lot of background music as part of the package. And so I started using that as background music and to fill the to kind of fill the details. And that's also why we make Easy Desert Radio, is to kind of get our money's worth of using the APM license, because we have all this music we can use for videos, but we don't have enough videos to warrant having that much access to music. So that's where we get access to, I would say, 95% of our music. And the other 5% is licensed, or not licensed, but music made for the show.
Nice. Fantastic, dude. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the music is all in the credits and with its producers and composers and stuff information there.
That's great. It'd be if you make enough of those Easy Does It things, you might be able to make a 24-hour radio station.
I think we might be at like 8 hours right now, something like that.
It's possible.
So-
It could happen.
I'd have to check my music license to make sure they'd be cool with that. But I mean, hey, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Then bad news. The liquor bottles we broke weren't filled with alcohol. Some evil genius filled them with cola and water.
And that glass is way sharper than it looks. I guess these gloves aren't cut-proof.
What's the bad news?
I just said no booze. Are you even listening?
No, forget it.
So, what do you think, Crash?
What, of the post? Besides the landmines and the automatic gun turrets, seems fine.
Hey, at least it's quiet now. I know how much you like that.
The guitar riff sounds like kung fu fighting. It is doing very similar notes, I think, actually, yeah.
I don't see it, but
It's going
I'll
like
take your word for it.
dun 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 dun.
Oh,
dun,
yeah,
dun,
okay.
dun.
I'm pretty sure this is actually. I'm pretty sure this one is either Yellowstone by who is it? I don't remember. I think it's either called Appalachians or Yellowstone by. Okay, I can't remember. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to remember the title of it. Oh, well,
Gary O. Slide?
Gary O'Slide. Thank you.
That's tungsten for you.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me that Tungsten has that.
How long it lasts. That's some view.
Is there ever going to be a reason for the cola and water, or was that canonically just a random asshole?
It's kind of an asshole. Yeah, it's just an asshole who wanted to drink all the alcohol but didn't want people to know he was drinking the alcohol, so he replaced it with cola and water to mask the fact that the alcohol was going down.
Just typical soldier things.
Not the worst.
I've seen better. Should have seen our last post. That crap was nice.
Really? Hearing that makes me glad I decided
This
to
is
join
3
up.
different shots because I didn't want to have to edit everyone moving around together at the same.
That one was seamless.
Yeah.
Is that
We
why
figured
you-
it out.
Listed to play tourist.
No, I also wanted to serve and do my bit, like my dad and brothers did.
Sounds lame. You know why I joined up?
No, I mean, we kind of just met, so why would I...
Cool. Ever since I was a wee
Cool.
Hey, look, he found the one person on Earth he hadn't told the story to.
one passion. Explosives.
30 seconds. It lasted 30 seconds this time.
Don't interrupt me. Where was I? Thanks, crow's nest. I lost my place. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. It all started when I was born. No, wait, before that.
Yay!
Behold, the beginning of the end. Look, it's
that,
you
man.
as
At 2 o'clock too.
it's you as Crash.
It took us 2 hours to go through a 30-minute thing.
Yes, it did.
I was wondering what we could do with all of our time leading up to 2, but
This is this is going to be a lengthy thing when we get into the later episodes.
Oh no! Don't even. Oh god.
There's Leo, Duke. We got Dean as Pops.
I'm in it though. We're gonna be doing it same time next week.
Yep. Every week. There's Trina. She's shown up in so many stories from Waypoint now.
We got Kind Nature G, Lily's voice actress, in the chat.
Hey, what's up?
These pictures are not accurate to the characters' models at all, actually. That's the wrong color.
Edited by Boomerang, written by Boomerang, directed by Boomerang. Everything was done by Boomerang. Episode 7 is going to be a whole fucking sleepover. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, why not?
I am watching this all the way to the end. We're here for this.
You just let it play out while we chat. We don't need to bother.
It's almost there. There's the one. There's the thing that everyone keeps on forgetting to throw onto their stuff. This little copy paste that they provided.
Yeah.
Anybody who's making anything, they keep forgetting to do this, and it's so funny. It's right. I keep the game content usage rules tabbed on my browser, and I always, every time someone is asking, like, okay, so what's missing here? I just paste that. I'm like, throw this in there right now.
Yeah, it's on our website. It's on the Farside Files website, even, where it's like at the bottom, it's like, hey, Crash and the Farside Files are not.
That's
now
your
with Microsoft.
That's your legal protection right there, man.
I mean, they'll be chill about it as long as you're making an effort to show and be like, hey guys, put your hands up, like, not affiliated.
Yep. To Mike, Evan, Andy, Jacob, Connor, Connor spelled wrong, John, Spencer, and Christian for being my friends. The Connor thing is a reference to I have a Connor as well, and my Connor is spelled with 2 O's, and on the library it has been a running gag for everyone watching to repeatedly, horrifically misspell his name because he got annoyed that someone spelled it with an E, and and he, I think I'm gonna post the most recent one. I think this is the most. I think this is the latest iteration of his name that we saw in the chat.
That's good. That's a good one.
So it's just been a running gag.
You're gonna be like fucking referencing Roscott, Rooster Teeth, and all them even from the very beginning.
Now, what's Smooth Few?
Smoothview Films made a series called The Elite World, which was a Counter-Strike Machinima when way back in the day that had 2 seasons that I really quite enjoyed. I'm pretty sure they went on to work for Rooster Teeth around the time of Reconstruction.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which, I mean, back in the day, that was like being admitted into the royal family of Machinima.
Yeah. Hope to make more soon. Ooh, you bit that bullet.
Yeah. I did. I actually made episode 2 came out within a month. I didn't talk to a single person in that time. But yeah, no, that was a heck of a month, and there's a reason that the show takes so long now, because it's gotten more. Oh,
Quan. I have no idea what this line means.
There it is. Jenny says Quan. Oh man.
Well,
that was a good time.
We're right at the stopping point for our time as well. Is there any other things you wanted to chat about before we?
Well, I actually wanted to showcase something kind of fun and random, because there has been one single time, aside from me and James making a cameo in, what was it, 6 that was it 4 or 6?
I believe it's 6.
Okay, 6. Yeah, we made it. We were the ODSTs in the checkpoint. Before we did that, or around the same time, we actually did do a Machinima small thing with you at one point that I have right here. This small thing was.
Are you gonna stream it for me? I can't.
Right. I should probably do that for you. Hold on.
I could watch the stream on YouTube, but just be a few seconds behind.
Okay, so this is what's going on. This is just to set it up a little bit. Basically, there was this idea that we had. It worked for a little bit, but it was just too hard to do, and it took too much time. We brought back Fails of the Week for a bit.
I remember this.
Yes.
This was a pain in the ass.
It was. and basically...
No shade, it just was.
It was. What we wanted to do was I wanted to just get Boomerang and Halo Box Studios to be together in a Machinima for the first time ever, in something that was going to be the opening segment to episode 1 of what we called Fatwa, because we didn't want to call it Fails of the Week, because that's obviously not our thing. So pretty much we ended up making this whole thing, and I want to say it is indeed black. It's because it hasn't started yet. I want to say though that this is probably one of the most impressive green screen moments that we've been able to do, because I changed the emblem on your shoulder so it's clear that it's not entirely you, but I'm playing you. I'm body acting as Crash in this.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
With your express permission.
You were trying to get me to do it, and I was like so busy working on an episode that I just could not find the time to machinima and edit.
Yes, exactly.
I was like, dude, I wish I have no time.
Yes, I'm actually going to see, now that we've finished that episode, I'm actually going to pull it up on VLC, just so then I know for a fact that I can get the audio to wire, because I'm kind of concerned that if I try it right now, that it will not function the way that I want it to. So let me just real quick, I'm going to switch your stream over. I'm going to open it up real quick. Get this. There we go. It's called, there we go. Fatwa Final Skit FX. Back in February of last year was when this happened. But I'm still very happy with it. Let me see if the audio is actually carrying through if I hit play here. It is. Okay, cool. So basically this was just a brief skit, basically just addressing the fact that we understood that making something called Fails of the Week would possibly upset some people, which thankfully it never did. But I figured that this was important to do. Crashing out of the box. That's not funny. I am very happy with how this looks.
I think it looks great.
How are you not picking up on this being a problem?
To be honest, the only problem that I've seen is that no one else has done it yet.
Hell yeah.
Bring back Fails of the Week? That doesn't sound...
As you can see, the emblem is a wolf wearing a hat. That's not entirely accurate to his.
We actually now have custom emblems that you can't even get in MCC at all on the character right now. So if you even if you wanted to recreate it, it's almost like a watermark. You can't get it. You have to.
You can't do that.
I mean, unless you mod it in yourself, which is also a doable thing. That's a barrier to entry.
Now, real quick, whenever it comes to, I know that in the script, we had to work with it a little bit because you had to figure out how to make Crash fourth wall break, because it's not you. You're not playing you. It's you being Crash, being fourth wall breaking. So, like, was there a challenge in actually making that happen?
Not really. I think there's a marked difference between how I talk and how Crash talks. Like, sorry, there was a really funny comment where somebody watched a video. I think it was a comment on an interview, or I think it was on Willie Osso's show. Yeah, and somebody said it was really weird hearing Boomerang talk because he's not like Crash at all. He's like, somebody was like, man, it's weird hearing Boomerang talk. He's just a normal dude. He's not an asshole at all. And I was
not an asshole at all. What is this?
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Like, I take it as a compliment that I put a lot of bitterness and like cynicism into Crash's voice, but I hope that I'm nothing like Crash. Like, I think Crash represents some of the worst like excesses of my personality when I was a lot younger and more cynical, and so I kind of try to bring it out there. But like, for the most part, I'm usually a lot more soft spoken. But I thought that for this bit, people would recognize Crash more than they recognize me, because I tend not to put myself too much in the forefront of things. And so we had to tweak it a little bit for Crash's kind of commitments to nonchalance that kind of gets tested, where he clearly is a bit more invested than he lets on. And so it's kind of a narrow. It's a little area. It's like a narrow range you have to hit, where he has to be invested enough to bring up a complaint and seem a little invested, but he has to be able to seem like he's convincing himself that he doesn't actually care.
Yes, yeah, I can totally see that. Which people are trying to figure out what his name is. I unofficially call him Crunch. So
that works.
Do with that what you will.
Yeah. Bring back fails of the week? That doesn't sound respectful.
No, you got it wrong. It's not weak. It's weak.
What?
You can't see the captions, but the joke is there.
Read the captions. You're saying it wrong.
But why would you? Okay, but why change that part of the branding?
You know, I was thinking the exact same thing, and it is not necessary.
I mean, it's kind of up in the air.
Yeah, I'm with James. You should just leave.
Halo Infinite has this really weird bug where if you have the camera too far back, helmet effects will actually start pushing into the body. So that's why Box's little Halo, which that's actually him. He's here in Machinima. He's actually doing his own body acting, but his Halo is just in his head because the camera has to be really far back for this angle.
I mean, how hard can a clip show really be?
Well, we already do like a ton of our own thing, and this is like a special flavor of clip show. You know, like the Halo 3 top 5.
Underrated show for any of you who haven't actually seen that, by the way. Classic,
I guess.
Isn't this kind of like dancing on the grave before digging up the corpse, though?
Oh yeah, you're one to talk. Crash versus Blue.
Yeah, and? What, you want to fight about it or something?
I mean, you don't think it's like an unspoken rule situation? Like if you were to take inspiration from like Red versus Blue for a Machinima?
What's Red versus Blue?
Listen, Box Studios had very little to work with. His script is so simplistic. 90% of what he says is completely ad-libbed, including this.
Yeah, I remember one of the changes I made for my script was the response to Crash, where he was like, point taken. And I was like, Crash would not just roll over on that. He'd be like, yeah, fuck you mean? You want to fight? Like, you want to fight about it? I'll scrap. Like that's just Crash's response, is he doesn't usually back down from people shit talking him. And
yes, I was totally fine with it.
100%. I just kind of go, you know what, fair enough. But Crash is like, you want to fight? I'll cut you. Like, that's
because that was my favorite part. I gave both of you your script. I was like, you do whatever you want with this. I want you guys to make it your own, and that totally happened here because Box, he just didn't read it, I think.
What?
You haven't.
Oh, here we go again. Can we not do that today? I'd just like to not do that today. That would be awesome. But it's a masterpiece as far as machinimas are concerned. Yeah, if the only other show in existence is like fucking Ruby and Max, sure, yeah, it's incredible. I don't know why I just dissed on Ruby and Max like that. No, fuck it. I fucking hate Ruby and Max. Wait, is it Max and Ruby?
Wait, is it Max and Ruby? That whole thing was not in that script. He's just actually dissing on Max and Ruby for no reason.
It's the greatest show of all time.
It's all right.
One of the greatest shows of all time.
It has its ups and downs.
How genuinely? How have you never watched it?
It's surprisingly easy to just not. You know, that is something I did not consider. Also, because it doesn't exist anymore. Who's the?
This was hard. That was really hard to do. making these two look at each other when neither of them can see the other person.
It doesn't help that Halo Studios did not give us armor that could work. I mean, they did it later with adding the scout armor, but then it can't go on the Halo 2 core, so I couldn't recreate the characters from Crash in Halo Infinite. It made me so sad.
Yep, it's this though, making them just look at each other was like, I wish that I could have done it in Infinite, but doing it in Halo 3, I think, was an important bit of spice that adds a lot to this.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the hardest part about all of it.
Standing behind the other guy, like earlier, that was magic. I was looking at that, and my jaw dropped, dude. Really...
Yeah, there's a lot that happens with masking.
I could feel the weeping of the editor. Like I could feel their tears fill the air as they were sitting there having to mask out the entirety of the edge of that.
Yeah, that was my tears. Yeah, that was a lot of. I was staring at squares for a while.
Your pain radiates through the screen, and I can feel it.
Thank you. I'm glad that you're addressing that.
Genuinely, how have you never watched it?
It's surprisingly easy to just not.
You know, that is something I did not consider.
Also, I actually had this almost exact conversation with Halo Box Studios at HCS when we were out getting lunch with our teams. And it was just like, yeah, I've never watched Halo. And I was like, you haven't, oh, not Red vs. Blue. You haven't watched Halo. You haven't watched Red vs. Blue. And he's like, I was like, you haven't watched it? And he's like, nah, I just never have. And I was just like, huh.
Yeah,
I think about that, like Red vs. Blue is just so ubiquitous that it doesn't.
You would think every single Halo fan has seen it, but no. And genuinely, I love how his perspective is: if I watch it, it will muddle the waters of my work. I'm like, that's fair.
Yeah, I come from a different. I've already watched almost all. That's actually one of the reasons I don't really. Confession time. I actually don't really watch a lot of other Machinima now. I've watched Red vs. Blue because I've already seen it, but like,
yeah.
I don't really watch a lot of other Machinima just because it's actually I don't watch a lot of shows if I'm being honest, which I've actually talked to people who make stuff in there. It's actually surprisingly common. I didn't realize. But like if you make stuff a lot, you kind of get your fill there and you don't really want to spend your time because I just now pick things apart when I watch them, so it's not as fun as it used to be.
Yeah, this is a really common thing in like pretty much any creative professional field, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I felt bad because people were like, "Oh, have you watched this other Machinima series?" I'm like, "Probably not." Like, it's not personal. It's just for whatever reason, man, it's hard for me to sit down and enjoy even TV shows, let alone Machinima, especially.
Yeah, no. If you see director interviews and stuff, like famous directors, you ask them like, "What do you think of that movie or whatever?" Most of the time, they're gonna be like, "I haven't seen that," or if they ask them like their favorite movie, it'll probably be a movie that they grew up with or they were like really young, so like they just haven't watched movies because they've been making them.
Yeah, I'm a big Red vs. Blue fan, so we keep Red vs. Blue references constantly in Crash, but at the same time, it's like I actually threw the line in there because I felt like people are like, oh, the Crash guys are like the big Red vs. Blue fanboys because look, they're doing something very in the spirit of there, and that's why I threw in the line of like, it's okay, it has ups and downs because it's like, right. Like I love Red vs. Blue, but I don't idolize it, you know. I'm just like, no, I really love it. It's a big part of my childhood, but it's not like the thing, you know. No. I get a lot of I draw a lot of inspiration from other areas as well.
Yes.
See that on that? Fox 21? Netflix.
Listen, I get that there's definitely a vacuum here, but if you define the show too much by what came before, you'll always have to live up to that. I mean, if you want to do that, go ahead. Just put the time in to make it yours, you know? Do something that'll make it feel like something familiar, but new.
Yeah, see, this guy gets it. Do something that doesn't scream, look at me, I'm chicken smudge.
He also came up with that.
Listen. Be real with me. Do we really sound like that?
I was gonna go with turkey dentures, but that works too.
Look, I'm just having fun. Right. Anyway, I gotta go. Just hit hero rank, and I'm still feeling aches in my thumbs. But I trust you guys. You just want to bring back a show that has some good vibes. I like it. I love it. But let's make something clear. You will never be Jeff. And you will never be Jeff. And I don't know who those people are. That's what the script says. And that's how it should be. Goodbye. I'm taking the headphones off. I'm putting them on the ground, and I'm gonna open my bedroom door, and I'm gonna walk away. And then I'm gonna have to turn around and come back in to hit the pause button, so you really get the full sense. So I'm leaving. I'm walking out. Bye.
Before I hit play on that, Captain Amateur, thank you for your support as well. Any other references to media you want to include? Boom. Maybe other television shows or miniseries?
I feel like I would really love to. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the thing about references is I don't like them being too over the top, and so if they don't occur to me naturally while I'm making something, then they're probably going to feel a little shoehorned in if I try to do it intentionally. It's
Yeah.
more like you can't. I don't go into it being like, where can I add a reference? It's more like I'm writing something that's already going to be there regardless, and then I'm thinking, oh, a reference here would actually kind of be easy to sneak in. And so that's usually the way I go about it. And so I usually just don't give it enough thought to be like, what? I mean, there's a ton of shows that I love. Like I love the Stormlight Archive books. So like references to that would be fun. MASH, Generation Kill, Band of Brothers, all those different little things that like kind of even games that I played like Fallout or obviously Halo has a ton of stuff. Red vs. Blue references are also great. Elite World, Freeman's Mind, just all the stuff that I really liked and enjoyed a lot growing up.
Yes, absolutely. Also, I would Cuckler. I would do anything to go back and add a slight tink as the visors got close. That would be so funny. Also, hey, what's up, Willie? Also, nice to see you. Welcome in.
Welcome.
Okay. Well, I'm all set. I guess this is it.
Are we all set?
I mean, I guess.
That was actually Box leaving, by the way. Like we were in the middle of doing this, and he just left.
I do love the contrast. I feel like the Box and Crash's personalities actually contrast really well in a comedic way for this video. It gives the video a lot of good range comedically.
I would love to, like, what I would like to do is make our own Machinima thing. But you know those old like Cartoon Network promos where they had the cartoons actually interact with each other? Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Just picture that, but it's Machinima City.
Machinima City.
That'd be awesome.
Right. It feels like a massive pain in the ass to make, but hey,
what else is new in our line of work, dude? Like, like a calendar is over here on my wall that cost us 5 figures and had us collaborating with multiple, both amateur and highly professional, currently working on Halo artists. I think we got this, to be honest.
You even collaborated with us on a little Easter egg in there.
No, it was so cool. I was going to bring it up after the whole stream was about to wrap up.
Yeah, some people have found it.
I know. I'm so excited about that. I'm thinking
Very
after
few,
the
which is even fun. It's
after the next
least viewed Crash video.
Yes, that's so funny. What I'm hoping is that when we finish up with this calendar, I'll just be able to be like, hey, publish it. Just make it public. Just like either do that or just send it to me and I'll upload it on our channel so it's not muddying the waters of your stuff. But I want to be able to be like, hey, look, there you go. No one's gonna go back to this calendar and do this secret, you know.
I'll tell you, it is currently sitting at 74 views and 3 comments, 9 likes.
That's pretty good. That's about a little over half. No, actually it's no. I'm thinking of the first year calendar. That's a little under a fourth of the people that actually got the calendar, so that's good.
How are you gonna start it?
What are you talking about?
You know, like, do you have like a title card, like a flashy intro or something?
That was the placeholder.
That was the actual Ha Boom Baby. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep, the Ha Boom Baby. But yeah, this was a fun little thing to do, and I'm happy that we got to do it together just because it was goofy, it was silly, it was fun, but it was a good time regardless.
I just thought, without spoiling it, but I'm pretty sure we kind of riff on that on the ending of our little Jumperscape social video. How long has this been going on? And then just
I love that. It was so freaking funny. Like, I was not expecting what you did with that, but I'll probably have to rewatch it again after we're done with this.
Yeah. I love how we're just talking about something that the audience just cannot see. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet, but hey, maybe at some point. Which, you know, speaking of all this stuff, before we wrap up everything and we go, you know, wait and come back to this next week, same time, Monday, noon, for episode 2. Just a brief overview on some of the things that some of you should know, since there's a lot of you that are new around here. Just a few things to keep in mind as we get closer to the middle of the year, especially. Not only do we have this official Halo thing going on, which I don't have a release date for when that's coming out. They do, and that's up to their discretion to mention when that's coming out. But it's currently in production. And aside from that, if we're talking the community side of things, the community calendar project, which I've already pointed out to, that Kickstarter is coming up soon. And we have a lot of very impressive individuals, like I've said, former Halo artists and everything, on this calendar this year. We're not going to make the same mistake that we made last year and making them like remarkably more expensive than they were the first year. They're going to be staying the same price no matter what. The asking budget is going to be a lot higher this year because we're doing a lot of interesting things, but we have some solutions on how to get around some of the trouble that we ran into last year. So Kickstarter for that is coming up pretty soon. It'll be very awesome when it finally drops. And also, we've already been working ahead, and the artists are pretty much almost entirely done with their artwork now, instead of it being like August and their work's not done yet. So almost there. But other than that, that's going to be coming up pretty soon. And then, of course, I think as we get into more stuff with, I mean, I can't really say anything yet, but I mean, like, I hope some of you guys are going to Halo Fest. I do hope that very
I'll be
much.
there. Come say hello.
It'll be great. And I guess just otherwise, you know, our channel's getting more active. I think this is a good time to be a fan.
Stay tuned.
to be tuning in.
Jumper Scape, big things in the work.
Yes, big.
Not for
things.
Crash. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah.
But, we're jumping ship. We're just going to be starting to make. We're just doing streams now with Jumperscape instead of the show. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's just reminiscing about the past.
It'll be awesome. Oh, well, also that'd be awesome to finally meet you. That'd be awesome. I'm excited to meet everybody at Halo Fest. It'll be so much fun because I know a lot of people are going to be going that had not gone to a Halo event at all. So I'm going to be meeting a whole lot of people that I've never seen in person before. It'll be so much fun. But aside from that, I'm still working out when the next Mod Spotlight stream will be. For those of you who tuned in for the Combat Revolved one, you'll kind of catch that little teaser that we threw into those streams last week here in a second, because we're going to do our little ad break and then do a trailer for the final time that we play the trailer here on these streams, and then we'll send it off to our goodbye screen. So other than that, is there anything that you would like to close out with, my friend Mr. Boom, or are you tired now?
I'm pretty tired, but I will say that we have a lot in store that we're not going to talk about just yet, but within the next year, or even sooner, it's going to be very interesting for stuff that we're working on, and very excited. That's very cryptic. I appreciate the fact that it's probably too cryptic, but I think I've said that constantly about the show, but it's always been true. I'm always working on something interesting that I'm excited about, but I think the biggest thing so far that we've been able to do is, there's big things in the works for us. So super, super excited. Thanks for everybody watching. I hope everybody here watching, if you guys tune in for when we finally launch episode 10 in about a week or so. No promises about the exact date until I work like 2 or 3 jobs now, so like it's just trying to juggle a lot of responsibilities, and so sometimes things happen, sometimes delays happen, but I appreciate everybody's patience. Thank you so much for having me on, Austin. It's super cool to go through this, and you and I have been homies for a little bit now, so this is like the first time we've had a stream together, which is kind of surprising.
Yeah, no. I still very much remember my playing Force Unleashed at 3 a.m. while we have deep conversation calls.
Yeah, those were fun. We should do those again sometime. I mean, when we're not so busy. I feel like
absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Well, my friends, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going to be sending you off to our little ads, and for those of you who found the Gary's Mod portion of episode 1 today entertaining, stick around to the end of the trailer, because there's a little surprise that is coming with this next mod. There's a collaboration between 2 of the coolest modders that you could possibly think of. But first, a little ad.
If you're suffering from parasitic fungal encephalitis, it can feel as though someone else is always at the wheel. When life seems to transform and make you a viewer in your own story, try Xalanin. Take back control of your mind. Take back control of your world. With Xalanin, cloudiness and numbness can go away in just minutes. Some patients have seen as much as a 95% return to autonomy after their first dose. Say goodbye to fatigue, swelling, cramps, hive minds, and pain with Xalanin. Why be locked in when you could take Xalanin? Don't use if allergic to Xalanin. Serious reactions to Xalanin can occur, such as increased blood pressure, heart attacks, stiffness in joints, and fatigue. Before treatment, check with your doctor about the progression of your parasitic fungal encephalitis. A significant presence of the illness may require greater treatments like strong doses of lead. With Xalanin, life has never felt more powerful and free. Ask your doctor about Xalanin today. Learn how you can save more with plans from Optican, Healthcare on Demand.
5 years. 5 long years. That's how long you have been playing Combat Revolved. You've taken on the Covenant, the Flood, used new weapons, had new allies, new foes. Now, Combat Revolved's story is far from over. Mercury Rising. You fought your way through human rebels, the Covenant, saved many lives, and most importantly, drunk lots of beers. Mercury Rising's story is far from over. Sometimes, when heroes are truly great, truly brilliant, people far outside their stories, far outside their worlds, take notice. It is with this information that I would like to present to you all a new level, a new story in both chapters of Combat Revolved and Mercury Rising. I present... Oh shit, wait, that's the wrong one. I present...
Master Chief. Well, isn't this new?